All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Quote Ghost Podcast, and I go by the name of Tommy Guns. We got more people than I think we ever had on the show today, and tensions are already high in the room. But let's go around the table. Everybody give their relationship status, age if you want to, and where you from. What? Something wrong with that?
You got it. Keep going.
We can start with you, bro.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Hollywood, age 45. Fiance, she lives in Spain. Been living in Germany for 21 years. DJed all around the clubs. Pretty much retired after COVID to focus on bigger, better things. But appreciate the welcome, Tommy.
For sure.
Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Alex, 26, single as fuck, and already from the great state of Texas. You feel me? As fuck.
What's up? I'm Neely. I'm 23 years old, and I'm from Nuremberg, Germany, and I'm single.
Hey, I'm Sandy. I'm 29 years old, and I'm single, ready to mingle, and
Single and mingling.
From Biden.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So you hit me up and you said you had like some views on like the whole passport bro situation. Can you enlighten? Can you get out? Do you know what a passport bro is?
I don't.
All right, pretty much the Passport Bros. I got onto it, I think maybe 2 years ago. And it started with a bunch of guys just traveling to different countries, because what we know in America is that most people don't travel outside America, and most guys don't have passports. They don't know the difference between states and country. So most guys started going to South America. Then from there, they started going to like Africa, Asia, Philippines, Thailand, all that good stuff.
They just decided to get a passport and just like
Travel. But the bottom line to that was that they was getting frustrated with the relationship issues that's going on in America, where they felt that
there's relationship issues in America.
right, where the disconnect between men and women, where they felt that the women are acting too masculine in ways where you're not able to communicate with them, where you can say your opinion and it's respected.
Right.
Now it's more of a combative conversation rather than a dialogue.
Right.
So they're like, look, we're not going to deal with this. We'd rather go to a country where the women are more softer, gentle, respectable, more like traditional.
Right.
Because we all hear the stories that women want a man that be more chivalry, open door, like good stuff. Yeah, we do all these things, but what are we getting from that? Nothing. Attitude. And I had bad relationships too.
From all women or like just
No, when I say women, it's not generalizing. I would say some, but you don't know what you get until you get into a relationship. For prime example, if I had a bad relationship, the first thing a woman's gonna tell me is that you picked the wrong one. But how do I know? You can't say I picked the wrong one because you have to keep trying, right?
Right.
So if I go
That's
and say
dating.
right, that's called dating, right?
Yeah.
So in a sense, I think that women lack empathy for men who have relationship issues, especially if you go to a bad breakup and stuff like that. They always assume that you picked the wrong person. So this is what the boys do. They travel to meet other women, possibly married, relationship. And not only that, they get to leave America and see other things.
But they're leaving America under the pretense that they could find like a better type of woman.
Yes.
In these like
Foreign
other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Are they like third world countries?
I wouldn't say third world until you've been there. What is a third world country nowadays?
I mean, like poorer countries where they don't make much money.
I wouldn't call it third world. I would call it more economic issue. It's more economic. It's not like they're
I mean, tomato. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
I mean, they're definitely not retarded. They're not stupid. So when you say third world, it's like offensive in my eyes. I would say a country that's not as rich as America or those other countries that's able, like mostly European countries.
But it seems like men go there like under the pretense of finding a woman that's like kind of less fortunate, less knowledgeable on like, they're unaware of like what women have available to them in America and like more like modern places and stuff. So it's like, to me, it's kind of like taking a handicap because like you've had a few relationships and you want to just go to a country where, you know, no offense, Ling Ling gonna just be like, love me long time, you know what I'm saying? Easily, just because you got more money than she's used to like making and stuff. Does that sound kind of accurate?
He looked at you. He looked at you. So I didn't want to interrupt. No, I think it's a misconception. It is. Until you have actually done it, because I have.
Okay.
It's a misconception.
You've traveled these countries.
Of course. I travel.
And it's like specific countries, right?
No, not just specific. Just travel in general and meet other people. But
I'm saying like the passport bro locations are like Colombia. I'm knocking down my card. Colombia.
Dominican Republic.
South America.
Which other countries?
Spain.
Wait, hold on. Venezuela, Costa Rica, Colombia, Argentina, Dominican Republic, Philippines, Thailand.
Okay, pause real quick. Those are all countries that are not that fortunate.
Yeah, but yeah, but you
sit up more this
my
way?
thing is this, that you trying to degrade the people as just because they're poor and not well off, that we're going there, or passport bros are going there to take advantage of these people, which that's not the case, because that's not what the women are saying from these countries. That's not what they're saying. The women that we talk to and other guys talk to, they're not saying that. They're saying they're actually looking for love. And if these guys,
of course, they're looking for love,
right?
But who's not looking for love?
Yeah,
at
but
the end of the day?
yeah, but we don't want to have a argumentative woman. Nobody wants that, and that's our issue that we're having.
Nobody wants that.
I don't want it. I don't want to have argumentative women. I don't want that. I don't want that. All the guys I know don't want that.
So I would assume that you like really submissive women, like naturally submissive women.
Traditional, I would say.
But that's like a traditional woman who's just like, you
respectable.
know, respectable. But
Right.
what classifies like respectable? I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead,
I'm
baby.
just playing devil's advocate
Yeah.
over here. I'm just moderating the. You know, what's gonna? We got some clips too. If y'all want, let's delve more into like what Passport Bros is. If you can direct your attention to the screen back here.
What are your thoughts on Passport Bros?
I think men here have really high expectations of what women should be like, or actually they're very old-fashioned, if you ask me. They want women to do everything while they work, and I think going abroad, they go for women who are more vulnerable, less exposure, they don't know what's available to them, so they just settle for someone like that because they think they're going to do everything for them, whereas women here, we work, we raise children, we do everything, we're very domesticated. My mother works and teaches me that, you know, to be financially independent is important. Here, we're always about equality. Like, women should be having the equal rights as men. And I think here, they're against that, I guess, or intimidated. So they go for vulnerable with less opportunities, so they have a hold over them. Yes, they want us to be indoors, at home, behind barriers.
Oh, not behind the barriers. Let's see, and we got some like the top comments from somebody. Dude say they so salty about it though. Hold up, we got another one. They said these women will live with cats.
Facts.
Hey,
Those were like
we already know something that's like
the top
Facts.
facts.
in that situation. Yeah, but what's your opinion on like Passport Bros in that situation?
So back to what you were saying, that this is a fortunate or unfortunate country. I think that going to countries like that, just like she said, is just because women don't even know what is out there. They haven't seen like what in the world they could get if they actually left their country. Maybe they don't have the choice to leave their country or the opportunity to leave their country. But at the end of the day, they're just easily impressed by the little bit that an American man brings to their countries.
It's not just American men.
So it's
a lot of European men too, Germans, guys from UK, guys from other countries that I've met.
Those are all fortunate countries, right? Those are all countries that got something going for
But
themselves.
here we go again. You're
Easily impressed.
you're talking for the women of those countries. No one is asking those women of those countries how they feel. That's the thing. Why, like the man said, why are you worried about what they're doing or what kind of man comes to their country? It's not your business. If we want to go there as men and say we want to find a more soft woman, or a woman that sees a man that says, hey, he has a little bit more than I have, that is a good catch to have, where she may want to do the domestic stuff because in those countries, those women are raised that way. So if you do your research, you will see that those women are raised to be more traditional. Even in Spain, I've been in Spain, I just got back. My ladies from Spain, they pound it in my head, tradition, tradition. And I'm like, wow, it's like a brainstorm. My mom, my grandma told me, divorce is not an option. Work it out. I've never seen anyone had a disagreement where they could not work it out. So they're teaching their daughters, their younger female type, to be respectable no matter what the situation is.
Right.
Not argumentative. So if...
But what's, not to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Define argumentative. Like,
Argumentative. Prime example. You have a disagreement. Say you parenting. That's one of the major things.
Mm-hmm.
She has a different, or the females may have a different opinion about how to raise the kids.
Right.
You got a guy like me. I'm straight 100% traditional. My mom told me how to open door, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It would never change. Period. I'm always gonna be chivalry, like to the day I die. Yes, I speak a little bit different now because my mom said, look, as a man, you have to speak up. You have to take the lead. Right. You have to show leadership. You have to be able to guide your woman because your woman should not be guiding you. Yes, society has changed where now we have all these words, independent, boss chick. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it don't matter. At the end of the day is, who's going to listen to that?
So you don't want an independent woman?
No. Because you're not independent in any relationship or marriage. No, I don't.
Thank you.
No, I don't. I want a partner.
Oh, shit.
I want a partner. That's totally different. When you say you're independent from me, from us, or what we're trying to build. So when you say that to me, you want to be independent, you might as well still get your little cat, get your little dog, and you're independent. You don't need no man. Because what you need a man for? Only for performance? That's it? Okay, say so. Do you, shawty? But when you say these things, I'm looking at you, so okay, what does it mean? Well, I have more money, I got more job. Congratulations, now you're paying taxes.
Facts.
You're working for another man. What else? If your boss says jump, jump. But if I tell my wife, hey, babe, can you make me a sandwich? No, get up and do it yourself. Excuse me? Wait. Hey, go make coffee for the office. Yes, sir. Boom. You're going to do it. You're not going to argue with your boss and tell him, I'm not doing that. You'll be on the chopping block real quick.
Ain't they kind of like different situations, though?
True.
Like you kind of contractually working for one party. And I guess if you're in a marriage, you're kind of contractually bound to certain situations too, maybe. But that's like debatable. It's not like in the marriage contract that when I snap my fingers, like you have to go make me a sandwich.
But no one's saying that. No one is saying, no one I heard, you heard, said that.
Would
no
you
one.
actually tell your wife that?
Hell no.
With
Why?
snap?
No.
Okay.
you're taking my response out of context.
So you're saying it should be a given, so it don't have to like even make it to that point.
Listen, I know my partner, and I know what make my woman tick. At any time, if she's talking to me, Pop, I'm tired, I had a bad day. Guess what I'm doing? I order flowers from here all the way to her job to make her feel good, to boost her energy. That's me, because I feel for my partner. It's not about snapping the finger. Like, my partner wakes up every morning. I'm still sleeping. Poppy, you need to wake up. Why, Mommy? I'm tired. No, you need to eat breakfast. And you have to be at the gym at 9. Because she generally cares about my well-being. Right. That's what I'm talking about. When you care about your partner, it shouldn't be a question. It's not about snapping the finger.
Go ahead.
Sorry. But I feel like everything that you're saying, like, can happen with an independent woman still. Like, she can get up and wake you up and make you breakfast and all that other good stuff that you were just talking about.
I like that, but I've not seen it or experienced it because I dated a lot.
Toxic women.
Right, but thank you.
But not a healthy,
thank you.
grown-ass woman.
Yeah, but at the same time, like
that's just what you attract, though.
Yeah, you.
Okay, okay, you're right. You're right. I attract negative people. I know toxic people. Yes.
You attract negative people?
Yeah, I do. I attract broken people. I'm surrounded by broken people, and it wasn't me that made it up. Someone else told me.
Listen, hold on. I want to say.
You are what you attract. So a part of yourself has to be broken too.
Okay.
And he can admit that.
And I admit that.
Yeah.
Even to you, right? So it's not like I'm in denial, but a lot of people are in denial. But just because you feel that I'm broken, that I cannot articulate and still have a positive relationship, it doesn't mean that I cannot have a positive partner. So even though if you may claim I'm broken, does it you just discard me?
No.
Yeah, but at the same time, just because you're broken, right? Should I treat you as such, or I should try to say, okay, look, I know you've been through some things. How can I do to remedy some things to help you feel better?
Yeah.
How can I be a partner that can support you? How can I be a partner that can say, you know what? I trust you.
Yeah, but you should ask yourself, why are you still focusing on the past? Like what you attracted, focus on that, what you have now.
I am.
No, you're not.
Why is that?
Because you're still, it's like your whole picture is still about toxic women.
I never said that.
Toxic independent women.
I never said that.
That's the message we get.
Yeah, but that's never said that because you're not listening to what I'm saying. You're only trying to read me. That's what you're trying to do, rather than listen to me.
Getting from the message.
Right, that's all you're getting. I'm just trying to explain myself to you.
Hold up. Let's reel this in. We're talking about Passport Pros,
right?
Like in general. Let's not make this like a
about
personal
me.
like intervention.
Right. I'm like, yeah.
My opinion on Passport Bros is like he told me about it, you know, and of course it's just like for me being like 26, of course I want to go and like travel and stuff like that, and like just him kind of giving me like the blueprint of everything, and me actually like okay looking, like I know some people have their opinion about it, saying like oh it's just about like all the women and how the women are compared to American women. I mean, yes, that's a factor of it, but it's just like this. I can go back to Texas and it's just, you know, the same girls doing the same shit, you know, while I go over here and it's like I get treated better. I get treated with actual respect, you know.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
So that's how I see it. It's like no discredit to any like female out there, but it's just like these women are sticking to traditional values. It's just like right now I can hold open a door for a girl.
Scoot up to the table a little bit more.
I can hold open a door for like a woman and stuff like that, right? And she can give me a nasty look. While the women over there, I do that, and they see that as like, as a gentleman. Like, you know, chivalry is dead in the States, and it's starting to die over here. Like, that's one big thing. Like, think about it. Like,
I feel like y'all surround yourself with the wrong people, like for real. I mean, like comparing it from the U.S. to German, like women, I see that there is a huge difference, and I've lived in the States before, so I kind of understand what y'all where y'all coming from. Like with American women, that's different, but like for example, German women or like European women in general, like putting them in the same boat with the American women, that's wrong.
No, I'm
Y'all
not
shouldn't
trying
be
to.
doing that.
I'm not trying to do that. But I've met some German women that are more Americanized, and they're like that. And I'm like, damn.
Those are the women that are in the areas that y'all live in. Those are the women that literally crave for a black dude like y'all.
Not just black dude.
What
not just
areas
black.
you talking about? Like the
Hamburg.
barracks
Like
areas and
the,
stuff.
like the bases.
Vilseck, Graf,
Yes,
Hamburg, Ansbach,
every white woman that wants a black man or a mixed baby
Yeah.
goes to those bases, goes to the places y'all go to. They wanna find y'all, and y'all dumb enough to get caught.
Hey, listen, been through that once before. I'll never do it again.
It's
Shit before,
I mean, you live and you learn, huh?
right?
right. You live and you learn. But like I said, I've
But
been
it's so
I'm not
obvious.
learning.
It's so
No, I
obvious
have
to
learned
like.
from it.
I mean, if you're a soldier coming over here, of course you're gonna,
Yeah.
mess around with some girls or whatever. And
Yeah, but it's the same bitches. It's the same.
it's all. That's what they don't realize. They get here and they think, "Oh shit, I'm in Germany, and these girls so easy." But they so easy because
Y'all not the first. Y'all not the first black guy, and y'all won't be the
they got
last.
an agenda. But that's a whole nother subject right there. Oh, but she got a point. I'll give her the point. She got the point on that. So let's move on to the next topic.
There's a stat on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird, because what exactly is there for men to be obsessed with in today's world? Women have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like y'all sense of entitlement is out of control. Y'all expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing y'all
hear that?
bodies half
Y'all hear
dressed,
good?
half exposed,
So it's low.
24/7, out.
Hold on, let me adjust it real quick. But you see where she going with it though.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
I know you finna talk your shit.
Oh,
I know you finna talk your shit.
oh.
Smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. And it's like y'all get that confused. Oh, well, men like that. No, men will fuck that. But men are not wiping that and they're not cuffing that. And I think y'all are starting to realize that. And then the first thing y'all want to say is, oh, well, they're gay, they're sassy. No, they're not. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. And if y'all are here to give them free pussy, free looks, and free everything they ain't got to work for, why would they? But they're never going to take you serious. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing a
Okay, I think we get the gist.
We get the point. Let's go.
What she was saying. You want to read the top comments?
It's gonna be good. Agree.
She's standing on business.
She's standing on business. Y'all gotta read. Somebody read it out loud though.
I
If you
just
can see
simply
that
want
far.
to be loved and to finally love someone back for real too. My expectations are not that unrealistic.
Oh, that's a reasonable comment from a lady.
There's a lot of good me out there. We've been hurt, so we love different. We trust different. The state of dating is crazy.
That is true.
Stay updating is crazy though. Everybody got to admit that. Whether you, I feel like it's so much. The dating situation is kind of messed up because there's so much access. You know what I'm saying? Like the world has never been as connected as it is right now. You know what I'm saying?
This is the problem.
I might be showing my age a little bit, but when I grew up, like to see what people see on Instagram now,
It was forbidden.
Yeah.
like
My
you
time.
had to do so much to see a
Yeah. Even music
Excuse
videos
me, to see a girl like with her ass poked out in a picture.
with a thong. We had to wait till after dark, 11 o'clock. It was called Hip Hop After Dark.
Wait, Tommy, how old are you?
Uncut, huh?
Uncut, yeah, you remember.
37. Yeah,
I'm 47.
Wait, how old is it?
I'm 37.
What the
And
fuck?
I'm 47.
No way, you're 37.
Damn, nigga, why you so surprised?
Bro, I thought me and you were the same age.
No.
God damn.
You got good genes.
That is true.
No, really. It's facts.
Appreciate it. But what was I saying?
You're talking about access. Like,
Access.
Yeah.
Women
I mean, you
more
have to
access.
admit that though, right? Like,
No, that is facts.
even for women, like, just like men can feel like they don't need to like settle for different things. Like, women in more developed countries, they're naturally going to require more to like invest in somebody in a relationship too. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a flip side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? And like I would be like I'm already married. Like I would hate to be out here dating because I think you never know like what you're gonna get these days. And it's on the flip side, there's so much like who you gonna pick because it's Tinder. You got the dating sites, the
Bumble.
swiping sites,
Yeah.
the Bumbles, the.
Hinge.
I don't think people. When the last time you got like hollered at in the street? People come up to you in the street and shit,
And say what's up.
I don't know.
or it's more like a social media thing.
Inbox.
Yeah, like that.
It's
You're so beautiful.
It's both. Like it's not like I never get approached in the street, but it's not like I wouldn't say it's as much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like in the club, yeah, that's obvious, but still like on the street. I feel like men don't do that.
Can I
They used
explain
to
that?
have to do
Can I explain that?
Go ahead.
Well, what was going on now? Because prime example, because I'm out
What are you explaining?
about why men don't approach women anymore in public.
Go
Because
ahead.
we're being told that we're creeps, or you're being embarrassed or insulted,
Yeah.
or get out my face, or why you talking to me, or you got like a friend or hater. You all had that when the dude trying to talk to you, and the friend like, hey, don't talk to my girl, or don't talk to him. You have that, yes or no?
If you were to approach my friend, I would probably say no too.
I mean,
Damn,
each
why
his
it gotta
own.
be like that?
No, each his
No,
own.
but
No,
like,
no,
no.
each his own. Each his own. Each his own. That's what I mean. But a lot of men go through that, so it's not just me. So she can say that it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. Let's stick to
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Let's,
Right. So that's why men don't approach women like that.
yeah.
Because when a man tries to shoot a shot, you shoot him down with insult, or you make him feel like a creep. Period.
No, I mean it really depends on who approaches me. If it's
So
not
he has
my-
to.
if
So he has to have a particular look.
it
You
just gotta-
can't just
he
shoot him
got-
down
no,
without insulting him.
He just gotta catch my vibe. Like, he just
And
gotta
what's the vibe?
Catch my attention with something.
means the
I don't know,
look.
it gotta be the outfit, the whatever he says to me. Like you can make a girl smile, and actually catch her attention on the street. Like,
Believe it or not, I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
and how does it go?
Well,
So you talking about for men who can't do this? Who the men?
remember,
who
it
do
takes
get
a lot for a
rejected?
man to approach a woman.
Yeah.
First of all,
I
he's
get
nervous.
it.
First of all, he's nervous,
Right.
and he don't know what to say because every woman is different in their own liking of men and how they approach them. Like she just pretty much says,
True
the
that.
way he looks and stuff.
True that.
So if
The
a woman
vibe.
was to approach you, would you think that's still negative being independent? Because if I like something and I approach it, I want, like, I like it, I want it type shit. Is that being independent? Is that negative, or is that a positive thing if a woman approaches you?
I find it positive. That's
So you
confidence.
find that attractive?
like if
That's
not?
being independent though.
but
No, it's not.
No, I'm just saying.
What do
this.
you think about it?
That's not traditional.
It's definitely not traditional.
It's not traditional. It's called a woman shooting her shot.
Yeah.
Because if the man that's going to approach her, hold on now. If a man's not going to approach her, right, and she
Right.
finds him attractive, look, hey, I like this dude. I'm going to give him my number. It happened to me, but am I going to accept it? Hey, thank you. I got a lady. I appreciate it. I was just eating breakfast this morning. I went to Hug and Kisses in Mannheim. Big shout out to Hug and Kisses. And I walked in. As soon as I walked in, Shorty was like, hey, look. And what I did, I gave a friendly gesture, like I recognized it and gave a smile. I didn't act nasty. I didn't like roll my eyes because it happens to me. But I didn't approach it because I know I'm in a relationship. But the gesture was nice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's way to approach it. You don't have to be nasty about it in a sense. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true. That's
so
true.
That's how I see it. Even though you might think it's not traditional or not, it was the fact that Shorty saw someone that was handsome and she was like, try to get her girl's attention. And I gave a friendly gesture like, okay, I recognize, acknowledge, but I'm not going to move any further from there. I sat down, ate my breakfast, and she still
Okay,
pursued.
but let me ask
Yeah.
you this, right? Because you know it's different. It's different between a man getting hollered at and a woman getting hollered at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's different ways of getting hollered at.
Different ways of getting hollered at.
There's a
different
respectful way and
different
there's a
degrees of respect when hollering. You know what I'm saying? Approaching a female and stuff like that. And like, I know, like, you know, you seem to have like a high opinion of yourself. I'm sure you get a lot of women hollering at you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's probably nowhere near the amount that a woman has to deal with. Like it goes for a woman, it goes past like, oh, I'm so grateful that this dude hollered at me. You know what I'm saying? Like to a beautiful woman, cause she got dudes sending the dick pics all the time, just randomly. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get annoyed by something after a while. You know what I'm saying? Even the best shit get old. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I think that's the kind of the mentality that some women have, because they be like, oh, here come another motherfucker that I went.
Yeah, but it's the same thing like we was talking about before, where you don't know what kind of female you get if you go date a female. If I'm dating a female, I don't know she's toxic until we get into it. Then everyone has that.
But she don't know you toxic either, though.
Right, exactly. So it's a thing where you.
It's a dance.
It's a dance. Right, absolutely. So it's like we need to stop passing judgment and just date. Be yourself. Don't front. And just be open. Be truthful and honest. I'm straight
the
up.
passport bros, by definition, have chosen a side and an agenda to abandon American women.
Not abandon. It was more. It's out of frustration.
And
honestly,
go get ling-ling.
It's more of frustration. But the passport bro was not a thing before European men started traveling. European men been doing it for a long time. I know many European men. I know that travel all over the world, and they tell me stories. I'm like, okay.
The sex tourism and stuff.
Yeah, they have women do it too, especially
women be going to Africa.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
Jamaica, German women in Africa
Jamaica, they be giving up the pum pum boy every time.
Yeah, but especially in Africa,
I've seen it. Married, single, boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh, that man coming in with a rasta and a big blunt. See it all the time. I just got
this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I don't know if y'all really gave y'all like opinion on the passport bros yet, or you did, but you didn't.
Sandy, we spoke about it today. I don't think she was tracking it, because I didn't share anything with you about it. I only shared to like him and my guys. You know, one of my buddies who just had a rough breakup, divorce type thing. So,
from American woman,
German.
Same here.
Oh, so women abroad can fuck up too?
Yeah, big time.
You give me that look.
Many, not just one.
It's once
so
again.
I talk to different. Like I said, I talk to different dudes. Like I said, look, I'm a social person, and I could be in an Uber, man. I was in an Uber. Where was I at? I was in the Uber in Denmark. Even the Indian dude that picked me up at the airport, man, and he just started talking. I was like, keep on talking. And he, women, and it's crazy how they're on delusional and expectation. And I'm like, bro, is this everywhere? It's just some men are vocal like me, and some men they're trying to play safe because you don't want to be labeled as misogynist or you hate women, blah blah blah. Listen, I got 9 sisters. Let me tell you right now, I've seen what they've done to men.
Oh, they doing some grimy shit?
Yes. Trust me. I've seen it. So it's not like I'm just like judging other people based on my opinion. It was in my family, bruh. I've seen it. And I'm like, why are you talking to that man like that? Like a dog. Why? He did nothing wrong. And I'm your brother watching this at my age. I won't say nothing. I just watch.
I mean, women can be irrational at times, you know.
Irrational or rational?
irrational and rational too. But you know, they more temperamental than us. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we're men. That's what we do.
Why you just over here making faces?
That's what we do.
I just be listening, but it just be going so fast.
I mean,
She made a face to me earlier, and I was just like,
I mean,
I'm just kind of bouncing off what he's saying.
I mean, like I said, I mean,
pause.
everybody has their opinion. I have mine and my experience. I cannot take her opinion of what I say or think, like discredit her. Like, you know what we're talking about. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not here for that. I'm here to state my facts, my experience. This is not hearsay. I've seen it over and over again. And tell me yes or no. Divorce rate has increased at least by 20%. At least 20%.
But
Like one out of every three person you walk by downtown, probably in Nuremberg, is divorced. Guarantee.
I think that's a product of what we was just talking about, though, about like people in general just having, you know what I'm saying, more options to date. And like, because like back in the day, you dated who was in your town.
Facts.
You know, by
Because you knew them. You knew them.
proximity.
You knew
and
their
shit.
family. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you didn't know. It was like that one most beautiful chick in the town. And it, you know what I'm saying? And then the scale was, she was a 10 and everybody else was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as soon as like Black Planet and Facebook and all that shit.
MySpace.
But women had to settle too.
yeah.
For dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of chicks got with the dude that, you know what I'm saying, kept coming up to the high school after he graduated.
And guess what?
shit.
They still married probably. They probably still married. Even though no lie. They probably still married.
Because
Guaranteed.
she probably don't know a way out no more.
It doesn't matter. Why are you trying to find your way out?
Like
She's
Stockholm
happy.
syndrome or
No,
something.
but
like
my
that.
thing is that why are we gonna judge that? If they're happy, they're still married. That's okay.
But how do you know they're truly happy? Though?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
because some people can fake.
So you're against divorce.
I'm against divorce.
I'm against it.
I'm gonna keep
Under
trying.
what circumstances would you be okay with like a divorce?
When the other partner doesn't want it anymore. That's it. You're not willing to put in the work. If you're not willing to put in the work and you're not putting the effort, then okay, then we're done. Listen.
I
man.
mean, yeah, I get that. I think divorce shouldn't be an option to a certain point. And working it out is not something that the society does anymore. Our society does not try to fix things anymore, and I get where you're coming from. That's like traditional, and I believe in that too, fixing things before like screwing over everything. But at the end of the day, if shit doesn't work out anymore, and I'm not happy, you're not happy, and that just goes on, and we tried to work on it, let that shit go.
Yeah, you're right. But what is try?
But you're going through a cycle though, and remember, you had this conversation
Right.
before.
Right.
With everything I went through with my ex.
Right.
It's just it happens so much.
Right.
And what did you tell me?
Agreed.
Brother, if you keep going through that shit and you fully go through with that whole commitment, you will be unhappy. And now you see how everything changed.
Right, because you tried.
Yeah.
Because when y'all first broke up, it's not we're not gonna make this about you, but
Yeah.
when you first broke up, I said, okay, what you want to do now? Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. And then you said, hey, we talking again, and I didn't say that. I got quiet. I didn't. You know, most people they'll go in there and try to make the situation worse. Like, why are you going back? Me as a real man, bro. If you can come together with her and y'all can figure it out, make it work, kudos. But if it's not working after a while, I'm saying, look, man, you tried.
Right.
The same, I wouldn't say change, because you can't change a person because that's who they are. But you can change your behavior. And if you can change your behavior, it works. You cannot change a person. What you see is what you get, but the behavior is something that you pretty much picked up. You get influence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, then break evenly, but don't be dirty about it. Don't be nasty about it. A lot of people get nasty about it.
No, that's true. People gonna break up, man. But you, speaking of influence, it's a lady. You ever heard of this lady called Sprinkle Sprinkle?
Oh God, no, don't play that clip, bro.
Sprinkle Sprinkle.
Oh man, toxic.
No, I'm curious. What is it?
She's like
Watch.
a relationship guru for women. The type of women that he's talking about. Probably the type of women that the passport bros
Like?
not like,
Attracted to?
Avoid.
avoid.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
their mission statement to avoid women like these, I guess.
Y'all stop falling for the okie doke. Y'all are too. I don't understand. I don't understand the women of today. Y'all are too nice. I mean, if you don't look like Quasimodo, if you ain't the ugliest thing walking, you don't have to be nice as a woman. Okay, you don't have to be super nice. You don't have to be some kind, nurturing being to someone that's not going to treat you the exact same. Okay, and some of y'all are walking around here doing the most, being super nice, getting manipulated by these guys, and all this kind of stuff because y'all are people pleasers. When you stop being a people pleaser, you win. Okay, when you stop caring what other people think, you win. When you stop feeling sorry for people, you win. Okay, so stop feeling sorry for people. That's not your job. Only people you're supposed to feel sorry for are your kids when they little.
Damn, Sprinkle. Let's look at some of these top comments. What you got to say?
Listen, man.
No, she about to let the lady talk.
Good, man.
Because Sprinkle was talking to you.
I don't agree with her either. I feel like that's doing too much. But
What, you should be mean to men?
no, I don't. I mean, I'm not. I get where she's coming from, being nice to everybody, people pleaser. Nobody wants a people pleaser. I get that. I mean, speak your opinion and stand behind what you like. Stand on what you like. Stand for, basically. But at the same time, I personally, I'm not the type of person to just be mean to people.
Right.
I'm not that type of person. I know that there is women out there that are like that, but I don't agree with them. So I wouldn't go with her opinion either. So it's like a middle thing.
Yeah,
you know?
she's pretty extreme. Let's see what a few other people had to say about it.
I get so much more from her than all therapy sessions and self-help books.
I have tried.
Oh, yeah, she looking up to, she liked the
My
advice.
hero! Have you ever wondered why women get the best treatment? I've always been this woman, and Sarah is saying the truth here.
Shit, maybe I have to try it.
See, she influencing you.
Hell no.
Because I'm talking about the influencers out there who are like giving women these like mentalities and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like these cheat codes too. And it turns like dating into like a game almost. Let's see what one more person had to say.
Excellent advice to keep y'all single. Dead ass. Like, that's it. Like, I'm a gentleman. And you want to come be mean to me? All right, then fuck you then. Fuck you. I ain't even want to talk to you anyway now. But I'd be wrong if I said some shit like that, though. If I'm rude, like trying to talk to you, then you call me out. Like women will call a man all these other things.
Right.
Which I like is double-sided. It's fucked up.
I feel like as long as you approach me respectfully, though, I
Sure.
will respond respectfully. Everybody else just doesn't have the manners. But I would like y'all to not put all these women in one drawer.
No, I'm not trying to do that.
True.
I'm working on that because I was thinking about it. Rather than saying women, I would say some.
Yes,
It
thank
sounds
you.
better.
I appreciate that.
Because like him, I'm always testing the waters. You know me. And I know that I can approach people. I know that I'm a pleasant person around people. But you have to have some boundaries.
Yeah.
Like prime example today, right? We was walking from shopping.
Make it short.
Yeah, I got you. I was walking, right? And I saw this lady, and me, the person inside of me, I said, oh, she's walking fast. And I looked at her, I said, let's race. And guess what she did? She started walking fast with me.
I would have did that too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's good and bad in people, but you don't know what you get until you actually know who that person is. Like right now, when you first saw me here and I was talking, I know you had a prejudge about me.
No, I just don't agree with everything that you say.
That's
but
okay.
that's cool. You
And
still,
that's
you still
okay.
cool,
That's why I
you
didn't
know?
want y'all to talk until we started recording. 'Cause y'all
Yeah,
started the
Mr.
show
T.
like.
They missed the T.
No,
They missed the
actually,
T.
that was my intention. I planned that whole thing. That was my intention. They know me.
Yeah, and that's
so.
what keeping y'all like keeping it personal in this motherfucker, and y'all keep going away from the
Let's go.
motherfucking topic. What was it? I can't even. It was the topic was
Sprinkle.
Why men are not obsessed with women?
No. The sprinkle lady. She was like, it's better to be mean to a man
Then he treats you good.
than to treat him good because like men like toxic women and stuff like that.
Well, that's not true.
I mean, it depends. Like some dudes do like that's gonna keep up some shit, and vice versa. Some women, some ratchet women like men who gonna like keep them on their toes.
But those are not the men that with my blood. Those are not the men with my blood.
No, there was a point where I like toxic women. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just like
adding
fuel to a fire. I don't know why I like to see.
Okay, there's a different.
But now I'm over it. Now
there's
I'm
a different form of toxic women. Okay.
I'm glad you here.
There's a different form of toxic women. Now, it's you have a toxic woman where she has high energy and she'll just do stuff to get a rise out of you, but not to cause an argument. It's like it's fun fact.
Yeah.
Those type of women, they play with you to like get a rise. Baby, I'm just playing with you. Relax. And you got somewhere it becomes an argument, a disagreement. It becomes where it's mental. Like, you okay? Like, why are you doing this? Type, you know what I'm saying? That you escalate an argument to cause conflict. You say things to trigger the other person that you know is going to bother them. That's toxic, especially if you know that person.
Yeah, that's toxic as fuck.
Right. If you know that person, you say something and you know it's going to bother them, and then you get upset by the response. It's like me. If you know me and you say something that bothers me and I respond the way I do, you deserve what you get. Period.
All right.
Right. Do you have an opinion on anything?
Man, I'm silent as hell over here.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I do have an opinion, yeah. But I like to listen. And
Oh, okay. You just scoping out the room.
Yeah,
Huh?
and I think, no, I think I'm too deep. I'm a deep person, so whatever you say, I go deeper in it. And I want to know, why are you saying that? Why are you seeing it that way? So that's why I'm listening.
Okay. I mean, that's normally why people listen for understanding. But, you know, anytime you want to chime in, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, too.
I'm going to say it. I'm gonna say it. But I think at some point, like the woman we just seen, she's right. At some point, she's right.
About being mean to men.
No, not
to get
not
what
the
you want.
Topic. Just saying, okay, I'm not a people pleaser. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not saying the mean point. That's not okay. Even if a person is mean to me, doesn't mean I have to be mean to that person.
Right.
I don't care about that. So I don't give a fuck.
That's how I feel too, though.
Yeah.
Just carry an open heart, like, just be positive. Just be open-hearted. Just
exactly. And that's about being a woman, being open-hearted, being open-minded. And
empathy.
Yeah, but some people think like that, like you, and some people, and more people are thinking like this lady, because she on TikTok, and she like the new Andrew Tate for women, though. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle. And it's a
she
whole...
not reaching all the women, though, because I ain't never seen that woman.
No, she not reaching...
Sprinkle. I mean, she may come across like...
You know who Sprinkle is?
No, I know. I've seen it because I watch.
But you obviously have some class about yourself, though.
That's what I'm saying, though. But then that's why I'm telling you, like, you attract the wrong women. Then that's just the thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You in the wrong places.
My ex, right? I should have seen it from the very first 3 hours, but still in my brain. One of my friends said, like, bro, she just threw a fucking bottle at somebody because a bitch tried to start a fight with her. My apologies if anyone's offended by that.
I don't know what type of woman is that.
But you know what? But mind you, I was 24. I wasn't clearly thinking, and it was just like, part of me was 24? Just like, that, yeah. I'm about to be 27. That was 3 years ago.
That's your excuse. 24.
All right, I was young, stupid, and all right. But anyway, right? I was just like, part of me was just like, man, we should just get the fuck out of here. But I was just like, you know what? Boom, shit, I've been drinking.
No, man.
But you know about the whole case, everything that I've been through.
You are your mother's son, and you're just like me. And
Army guys seem to go through a lot of chaos with women.
Yes, but
they know the truth.
But the thing is this: you have a lot of good dudes. Honestly, you have a lot of good dudes that I know, and sometimes I think that being a good dude is good and bad. It's good and bad because, prime example, when I first met my wife, ex-wife now, right? She was doing some things that gave me sign that, you know what, this can be problems down the road.
Some things.
Yeah. I mean, when I had my birthday, right? We just met, I had my birthday. She got drunk and she just went to the DJ and started arguing with the DJ. I'm like, why are you arguing with the DJ, man? It has nothing to do with it. It's my birthday. Let's go. Have a good time. So I said, you know what? You go home. Y'all take her home. So I get home. I don't even want to talk. I'm not going to argue with you. I want you to get that alcohol out your system. We talk tomorrow. No, we didn't talk. No, I ain't talking to you. I closed the door.
But see, let me stop you
She
for a
kicked her
second.
down the door.
It seemed like this is when you first started.
Yeah, in the beginning, yep. The warning signs. We don't adhere
Was
to the
this your
warning
like
signs.
first experience with her? Or?
Yeah.
Well, like the very first time.
So I
y'all
think
met.
I think that's
why
her
did you
point.
marry her?
I think that's her point. Like, why would you?
We're stubborn. We're stubborn. We like I said, we're stubborn.
No,
We're-
no offense to your
Yeah.
girl or whatever, but
Ex-wife,
you
yeah.
know, it's certain red flags
that we ignore. Yeah, facts.
that we ignore
Facts.
that blow up.
I was
into-
stubborn because I wanted to make it work. I don't believe in just getting with
But
a
they
woman.
blow up into our prejudices about
Yeah.
relationships and stuff
True.
from
Facts.
personal experiences
Facts.
and stuff.
But you
I
get
think.
love bombed, and
Yes.
this man
Yes.
taught me that shit. He goes, look at everything, and we went through. He sat down and talked to me. He was like, "You got love bomb in this case scenario, love bomb in this so many times," and he goes, "What caused this to happen?" And I admitted where I fucked up, and I admitted like where I
What
did
is
wrong.
love
I have
bombing?
Love bomb is them when they overly sexualize you that you love it so much that you think you can get it nowhere else. They do everything. Everything. I mean, everything.
I think Sprinkle got a video about that.
Yeah, yo. I watched it.
I think
Facts.
She got a video about
She did. She did. I watched it.
Was she white? Was she white?
My ex,
But
she was
but
German.
it shouldn't matter. But
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I was
she's
going
German.
back.
She's
Yeah.
German.
But what's
Because-
the relevance of the question? If you was just
Because remember earlier,
Here we go.
you
go.
asked for a reason, man.
I'm curious. I'm curious.
Okay,
what you got.
actually,
Okay.
let me break it down to y'all because there's a lot of women. That's the women I was just talking about earlier in the video.
Right.
Where literally want a mixed baby. They want a black man. All they crave in their life is a black man, a mixed baby. That's all they talk about. Oh, I want a mixed baby. I want to have a black man. I like black men better than white men. All they think about is having a black man.
So
all they're gonna do
equating
for
it-
you is whatever you want to get that.
So you equating
So
it to
they're
a
literally
fetish.
crazy for you.
It's like a
they're,
fetish,
manipulative.
right?
They're being manipulative.
And let me.
They're being manipulative.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let me correct myself. Not all white women. Some white women.
Some white women. Yeah. We speak in generalizations on this podcast, but I know the type of women you talk about.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever messed with them, but
Facts.
they not only over here in Germany around the bases, but
Yep.
they around every
Everywhere.
base.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Killeen, Texas, where I used to be stationed, they was everywhere.
And they know that these black men are very desperate,
But
very
especially over
desperate,
here,
and
the
very
German-
easy approachable.
The German
Y'all
chicks,
easy.
the
It's
German
not
chicks,
easy.
they already have like jungle fever. They discover soldiers, and for some reason, they think like soldiers are rich. You know what I'm saying, or at least stable enough.
Soldiers make better money than most these women
True.
do out here.
True.
Whoa.
No, it's true.
It is the
It's
way
true.
it is.
They have a better listen. If you get with a soldier, you have free living, you have food
They
costs,
have so many benefits. I know.
healthcare, the whole nine.
Dental.
You're covered. You want to do anything.
Medical, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess
But
that's the draw, right?
motivation.
You know?
I would say motivation for some. I think for some. I think more honestly successful women that who have like high paying job, lawyers,
You got
doctors.
that Jack bottle over there?
Yeah, right here. I got you.
Not to cut you off again.
Sorry, I'm about to empty it. Yeah, but I think we should not generalize all. I think we have a lot of professional women that I know that they're not interested in that. I think it's more the ones that live in more of a lower economic standard, I would say, around the base, or feel this is like a private opportunity to get out.
The poor chicks. You said
wouldn't
lower.
They
But
don't.
it's-
They don't know the real states.
Right.
They think
It's not a game.
America's all sweet.
Yeah.
chilling
Right.
games.
They go
It's
to the
not
party
like
and
that.
oh wait, no, it's business here. We're serious in
So
the
you
States.
think they doing it to get a green card too?
I think security. I would say security rather than just use that as a term. They want a security. They want a security that they got a man that has money coming in consistently. He has free living. You live in a government quarters or whatever you're doing. So
Right.
you got medical. You go to the doctor anytime it's paid for. You don't have to worry about that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a security blanket, especially when you got those that.
Right.
Right.
I just wanted to
What if
establish
they just
that.
bored? What if they just don't know who they are? Like, they are not authentic.
I mean, they're
You know
not.
what I mean? So they think they're so cool. I want to be different. I want to be like this. I want to be like that.
Who, the girls or the soldiers?
The girls. I'm talking about the girls. That's what I think, personally. They ain't got no purpose.
Ain't got no purpose. Okay.
Oh, they got a purpose to get that soldier. First to the 15.
Yeah,
They have a purpose.
Had that
At one
Choco
point,
baby
they get it
to lock
together
it
with a
down.
soldier.
Like I said, I've been here for 21 years. I worked in the club, and trust me, if you go back to some of my tapes, because I used to like poet remix or freestyle over the beats in the club, how they dress, how they acting, how I see you in 5-10 years. Those same chicks that I was talking about got 3-4 kids and single by 3-4 different dudes, and I was speaking about this years ago. So I was already telling them, like, look, this is how life is gonna be.
I mean,
if you
it's
continue.
not easy to foresee. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
It ain't,
be
but-
the same type of women in the black clubs out here. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. I mean,
I used to-
behavior.
when I used to MC at one, and not to just rag on like white women or whatever, or German women or whatever, but you know, when you in a DJ booth, you can see everything.
Of course.
You see everybody who interacting with who
Bing.
kissing
Pick 'em off.
who dancing with who nervously inching their way to somebody and trying to dance only to get rejected probably. You know how they do that move when you like inch up to the. I see everybody getting rejected and
Yeah.
shit. But especially at the one, every night I would see heavier German woman with, you know,
Oh yeah.
somebody who looked like one of y'all.
Ah,
You know what I'm
hell
saying? They
no.
drunk and slobbing them down. You
No.
know what I'm saying?
No, it's facts.
Slobbing them down.
No, it's facts. It's facts.
Because I seen one.
Because in today's culture, we're talking about body shaming, all that stuff, body positivity, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So now they have the confidence behind them with all this body positivity, like.
Oh man, it's been fat white girls, man.
Yeah, but not as like today.
offense to
It
them.
got worse. It got worse. It got worse.
That didn't come about from
It got worse. Like
body
I'm
positivity.
looking like. Listen, let me tell you.
And some men got you know what I'm saying, they
They got
chubby
fat
chasers.
fetishes, yeah.
You
Listen,
know,
man,
some
let me
men
tell you
like
something,
that
man.
shit.
Let me tell you
know.
something,
Nah, I can't relate.
I was walking down the sidewalk, man, and there was a woman walking my way. She had the lashes, the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
She
obese.
was done. Oh,
Like-
she was obese.
Like a 10 out of 10.
oh, she's a one, bro. She's a
Oh.
one. She's a
She was
one.
like Gorlock, the destroyer.
And I looked because I looked at her, just a normal look, like when you walk by someone, you just generally like get eye contact. She rolled eyes at me, bro, and I was like, "Wow, the entitlement."
So you think a big chick can't roll their eyes? That you just off the strength of them being big?
Sometimes you gotta humble yourself. Sometimes, you know, because if I would have said something offensive, then I'd be wrong. But it was just a general look. But for you to roll your eyes at someone because they looked at you, you feel like you're special, bro, and you're not.
But who are you to tell her if she's special or not?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you just did.
I'm just saying that you're not special for me. For me, you're not special. I looked at you. I didn't like. If I just prime example. If I was walking up and I looked at her as disgust, like, whoa, what the hell? I'd be wrong, right?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So why would you roll your eyes at me like in disgust as I disgusted you? I just looked at you. And I walked past. I didn't stop. I didn't stare at you. It was just like eye contact. And wow. Okay. And we talking about being nice.
I mean, maybe
and
she thought you did look at her like, maybe she, you know, assumed that you looked at her like she was a one. Maybe it showed on your face.
No.
And she was like,
No, I'm pleasant.
I'm gonna
Ask
roll
my,
my eyes at
ask
this
my
dude.
people. I'm always pleasant with people.
Yeah.
I don't do that to people. I'm always pleasant with people. We just had dinner.
Yeah.
We was in the streets. I was in the nail salon with you, with these Asian women. And what was I doing?
Singing karaoke.
And they recorded me. I'm pleasant with people. I don't do that. We talking about not being mean to people. Be nice to people, right?
well, hurt people
Yeah.
hurt people, man. You know, maybe she rolled her eyes at everybody, you know. But I just think
She was a
it
sister,
should
by
be
the way.
said. It's
She was a
just
sister, by
because
the
she's
way.
bigger, it doesn't mean like she's beneath rolling her eyes.
But it leads into this topic that a lot of sisters don't like me, even where I'm at.
She was a black woman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the black. Do you have a dating preference?
No.
Do you have anything against dating like a strong black woman?
What does that mean?
I think you know what is strong.
My mother's strong, but she don't act like that.
Okay.
So
Your mother aside, would you date like a strong, independent black woman?
you have to tell me what that means. What do you mean by strong?
She's a feminist. You know what I'm saying? She
No.
believes
No.
men and women are equal. You
Yes,
know?
we are equal, but feminists, no. They don't think like that. Feminists is not traditional. Feminists are
That's true.
combative. They're combative.
Okay.
I don't want a combative woman. I want a gentle, caring, loving, empathetic woman. No, sorry. That's my boundaries.
I got you.
I want a person I can sit down and have a conversation with. I don't want to have a conversation about because women. No, I didn't say men. I said my partner. No.
I understand. I'm just trying to see where you stand on
True.
it. and
I feel
everything.
like, the way you're communicating what you actually want is the wrong way of communicating it.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, because I feel like what you actually trying to attract is a woman who can also be independent.
No.
You just want somebody.
That's not true. Because I had
Can
them
I
all.
finish?
That's not true though.
Yeah, let her finish her
Yeah, go
point,
ahead.
though.
Because it seems like you actually are just craving somebody who's actually empathetic and knows her worth, but still, does things for you and is catering to you. But an independent woman can still cater to you, can still be a loving woman, can be empathetic, and still be independent. And you do not have to be traditional about it.
Where's she at?
I mean, I ain't the one, but
Where's she at?
but I am one.
Where's she at?
I know enough women who are like that. That's
Okay,
what I'm saying.
but-
That's why I'm saying I feel like if you would actually communicate it differently, use different words for what you're trying to say, and actually communicate what you are actually want instead of saying I don't want nothing traditional and no and all that negative stuff.
I didn't.
You're actually
I didn't say
speaking about.
no. I told exactly what I wanted. I spoke clearly what I want. I wasn't gonna.
But you're so negative about it.
It's
How
not
do you want
negative.
to attract something
No,
positive?
that's your opinion. I was not being negative. I was saying that I don't want someone to have that ideology. When you think like that, you act like that, you speak like that. Maybe.
Do I understand you right?
Yes.
Are you trying to tell me it's like this or that? So it's both sides.
Right.
I mean, yes, it goes both ways, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
You trigger me like so many times. You trigger the shit out of me. Enough. Like,
Yes.
For real.
Yes.
But I know you're good enough that you're not like what I think you are.
Right.
Or I thought you are.
So you always give him the benefit of the doubt or something like
Yeah.
that. You're trying to say.
Because trust me, I've tried all aspects.
So in a situation where you get like a traditional woman, right? Are you providing everything for? Like, do you want her to work? Do you want her to make money? Or are you like all the way into the traditional thing? You want her to be at home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, you know what I'm saying, and be there, when you need to talk to her about certain things, but not be too aggressive with her opinions. There's a support system, pretty much.
I think when you say tradition, we're thinking 1960s, 1970s. All we ever said was we want a respectable woman. That's traditional. We never said we wanted a homemaker.
Okay.
We never said that. Because I cook, clean. Ask him, he been to my crib.
Yeah.
I don't play games.
No.
In my space. I can do all that. I taught every woman that I was with how to cook. Because my mom taught me how to cook.
Okay.
So if I know how to cook as a man, why shouldn't my woman know how to cook? Because how you feed your babies? By cooking. Nowadays, you can't even eat anything out there because what is it? It's drunk. So the best thing to do is to cook at home where it's healthier for your family.
do you have kids?
Yes, I do have two.
How old are they?
14 and 9. I know exactly when they was made. Where? When?
Yeah, we don't need that information.
I'll tell you though. But a lot of people don't know. That's how traditional I am. When I made kids, it was all planned. It was no accidents. It was nothing. That's how traditional I am in my mind.
That's good.
If we do it, hey, we're gonna do it like this.
Do it the right way.
Not like bam, 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 and oh shit, I got a baby coming. No,
You're just committed. You're a committed person.
right. I'm committed. I'm disciplined. I'm stubborn in my discipline for myself and for my partner. We're gonna do this together. You can be independent all you want, okay? But what we gonna do? What we gonna do
Are
together?
your kids by your fiance?
No,
Like,
my ex-wife.
so what happened? Yeah, so you did get a divorce.
I said that. Yes.
Sorry, didn't catch up.
Yeah. Because in the beginning, I was stubborn. I tried to make it work. I do everything, but after a while, you know what? Yeah.
You got to try to make it work. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
I tried. We talk. I can talk so much. You know me.
Yeah.
But
Like-
you're a contributor to that divorce rate that you were talking about.
Yes.
earlier.
I'm a part of that. Yes.
So am I. I've gotten a divorce.
Right.
But I'm not necessarily against it. If
Right. It happens.
If-
Yeah. You have to move on.
sometimes especially when you get married young, like anybody, man or woman,
True.
you get married young
Because you don't know that
You
person.
don't really.
Because you
don't
get
know
love bombed.
You don't know yourself either.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, my parents, they had that whole talk, and, you know, they were both realistic, especially my mom. And they both said, like, hey, we're going to try to fix this, but if it doesn't get fixed, we're going to stay together until you're 18. You were the last child out the house. Hey, once you're 18 and you leave, hey, we're going to divorce. Hey, they're still together. They're about to celebrate 23, 24 years.
That's beautiful.
So they just
like
needed y'all to
February or
get.
March.
They just needed y'all to get the fuck out of the house.
I think it motivated
Nah,
them. It motivated them.
It was just they were going through it, right? And my mom, she's always gonna be real with me. She like told me the truth, didn't hold back. And I was like, damn, okay.
Okay.
But you know, her parents, they stayed together, you know. They stayed together through everything. They had 5 or 6 kids, you know.
That was a whole another generation.
that's
then.
a whole-
Yeah.
that's a
That was in
whole-
that time period I was talking about before
Yeah.
the internet and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so watching my parents go through what they went through and still about this year, about to hit 23, 24 years being married, it's a beautiful thing. I almost got married and I tried my best. You can ask him. He sat there and as a man, watched me break down almost into tears and talk about like, hey, I wanted this to work, but it didn't,
I did. Prime example.
you know?
She posted something. I saw it, and I said, "Look, go back to him and fix it.
Yeah.
Talk to him." And when she did, she cussed me out.
She cussed him out.
She cussed me out. Go back. I knew what it was. Even though he didn't tell me, I read it. I read through it. She cussed me out. I said, damn. Even when you're trying to motivate people to go back and fix their relationship.
It sounds like another very toxic relationship.
Right. But I left it
situation
alone
that
at that.
y'all
I didn't say anything to him. She contacted him and the whole 9. I'm like, damn, you can't even help people no more to try to fix their relationship by calm down, think about what you're saying, and go back to the drawing board and fix what the problem was that caused you to post that on the internet because you wanted
But
someone
like
to,
you say, when it's over, it's over. So
Right.
maybe she felt like maybe she wouldn't even have posted that if it wasn't.
No,
Oh, it wasn't over.
I don't want to delve.
Let's go,
into
let's go, let's go.
into
Let's
your
go, let's go.
Personal thing.
Yeah, let's
man.
move on.
getting contacted through an email after you block someone through every damn thing, and they send you not 1, not 2, but 21 emails in one night. Crazy.
Yeah, it sounds pretty toxic, man.
Let's go, Tommy. Let's go. Pull us back in. Pull us back in.
Matter of fact, let's take a quick break, and then I think we at about an hour now. So let's take a break and then like regroup and talk about some topics and see if we can stay on topic without the tensions flaring and all that.
Nah, I like this. I'm glad.
All right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
anyway, let's get into another topic. So,
Yeah.
you know, every man doesn't necessarily feel like you do about like, you know what I'm saying, the state of women and like even with women, like when you see these like viral videos on like an extreme side of like the dating thing, like a sprinkle sprinkle, or you know, like the woman before her, you know what I'm saying? And like the sprinkle sprinkle video, if a woman comments under that and says something like disagreeing with her, she's called like a pick me. Y'all
Yes.
ever heard that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The traditional woman.
What is that?
A pick me is like a woman that does everything for her husband, her family, and she puts away all this independent feminist ideology to side. She focuses on the family. That's it. That's her ultimate goal.
Or she's just a rational woman, like, you know,
Yeah.
some of your opinions. And if you would comment some of the stuff you said under a sprinkle sprinkle video, other women who feel like her are gonna, you know what I'm saying, attack her and be like, oh, what the fuck, you don't know what you're talking about. You're picking me. Like,
Right.
you want to be, it means like you want to be picked. Like,
I got it now.
Right.
I got it.
Yeah.
you desperately want to be picked
By a
I
man.
guess.
Right.
Yeah.
You say exactly what they want to hear.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
a
is
lot
not
of-
which
And
is,
some more.
which is not even true. It's not even true. It's not even true.
It's not?
No, it's not true. Women like that don't say what men want to hear. No, they don't. They still have a voice.
Pick me girls.
No, they have a voice.
I feel like they're just voicing their opinion. And
The thing is
people
that
don't like
look,
it.
we always talk about people have choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if this person said, "Look, I love my husband, I cherish my husband," that's her choice. Like we always said, that's why women are talking about independent, all that good stuff. That's part of it. It's her choice to live the life she wants, and she's happy. It's about the happiness. She's happy. She's not mad. She's not being a slave or in the kitchen and look all dirty and broken down and stressed like they post these memes and stuff as a housewife. She
They have a term for that online. It's called a trad wife.
yeah.
What is that?
Like a traditional
it's new.
woman.
Yeah.
It's like
New slang.
women on TikTok. They make these videos where
Yeah.
they like in the kitchen, like cooking, whipping
And they
up
make
some-
jokes about it.
whipping up
I
some
love
bread
it.
mix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About in the kitchen, about to make some sandwiches and
my
shit.
man.
And it'll be like a quote about how much
Trad.
they love being submissive to their
Submissive
husband
husband,
and shit.
yeah.
You know,
So they clowning.
they call them trad wives, and they
Yeah.
get a lot of hate under their videos.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot.
God.
You're a slave.
you want to be locked in the house?
So it's perfect. But like I said, these comments, you cannot attack these people. These are the people you know that you need to avoid.
But on the same token, it's men
True.
in a comment section, like sprinkle, and he'll be like, "Yes, queen," you know what I'm saying? Like, speak, talk that shit, cause
Simp.
he what the internet would categorize as a simp.
Simp.
Oh yeah. of
Do
course.
anything for value that to bring attention to himself.
or an incel.
Yeah.
I'm just relaying the information.
It's
This
like-
is not my
it's-
opinions.
I'm just listening.
Neutral. it's like this. Like you have a homeboy, right? And you know he like you, and you can just call him anytime he'll pop up because he's willing to do anything to hopefully one day you pick him.
Yeah, I feel like every female has that. Like, I'm not saying
That one
He's
dude.
he's friend zoned.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one dude that man one day. Oh, I had a fight with my boyfriend. Really?
It's true.
If I was with you, I would treat you like a queen and blah 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 blah. Come on, man. Really? Stop it.
It's always that one guy.
Was that one guy?
Yeah, but like,
But yeah, he's over there just like waiting for
Hyping
the
her up.
time.
Yeah.
Waiting
Yeah.
for the time that he can get a chance to be like, okay, hey, she's mine.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
why
don't
don't
you
you
thi-
make it?
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
you're good. You're good.
Talking to them.
Why
all
don't
good.
you make it? Why don't you make it happen?
Shit, I don't know, because it's just like this. Because he already knows, oh, you already have interest in this dude, or you going pursuing after this one motherfucker and shit like that, right? And then already enough is like, if he tries to shoot a shot at you, you'd be like, oh, well, you're just a bro, or I don't want to ruin our friendship. Okay, cool.
Well, some women want to only be friends
Yeah,
with
which is understandable.
different type of dudes and stuff. It is kind of malicious when a woman. It was this one story, or this woman, she posted a TikTok and she was like, she didn't she didn't pay for her meal for a whole year because she had a dude saved in her phone for every 7 days of the week, named like, you know what I'm saying, dinner, today, Monday,
That's wild.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Wow.
Nah,
And she was
see.
just going on dates.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And getting her food paid for the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of women like that. It happened to me one time, and she wasn't even all that, bro.
Well, you had to pay for her what?
Not just pay for it. I went on a date with this girl,
Mm-hmm.
and I figured we had a second date, and I kind of like challenged it in a way and said, "Okay, now it's the second date. It's your turn."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "What? You want me to pay for you?"
Oh,
It's not
you wanted to take turns.
Actually, I was just testing. See if
Yeah,
she's-
yeah. I got you. I got you.
I wasn't serious. I was testing.
But she was a dummy for reacting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, all right. And she wasn't even all that. That's a funny thing. Not to judge it based on the way she looked. It was like, it wasn't a woman I would date. I just figured, okay, let me try different roles of women. I can't just, because I was always being judged as only picking women that look like this, shaped like this. And I said, that's not true. I pick a woman based on the liking.
But what if she wanted to? What if she was willing to be all that submissive shit you was talking about, and like willing to do all the things that you want a traditional? If she showed all the signs of being a traditional woman, and she wanted you to be a stereotypical traditional dude, and you know, obviously pay for all the meals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be the provider. You know. So maybe she was thinking, I'm just playing devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, he already trying to go 50-50 on the second date, you know what I'm saying? And I would think a stronger woman would be okay with that sentiment, you know what I'm saying? But not a woman who's getting ready and is willing to like bow down to you like you say you're craving, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Because if you would have said that to me, I would have been like, okay, bet. I got it. I don't care.
Yeah, because she's a strong woman.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And I support that right there. You know,
But you get what I'm saying, though?
I'm tracking.
Yeah. Maybe she was testing you.
I did consider that. But at the same time, I never felt that when I take a woman out, she has to pay for me.
And I like that.
I am the epitome of mama told me in no shape or form. Even when you're walking on the street, the woman is walking on the right side where the street is. You walk on the right side, she walk on the left. No matter how my demeanor is, I'm 100% masculine in my nature. I may speak harsh. I was taught by my mother.
So you're like a protector of women.
I'm a protector of women, as long as you're in your feminine nature.
So it's a stipulation.
Yes.
And
it has to be
what?
earned.
You need to give a woman the space and the energy for her to even arrive in her feminine energy, you know?
Okay, let's stay there because it's a whole thing online too, or just out there in the zeitgeist or whatever. Like a woman, like a man has to be so masculine and so whatever a man is supposed to be to that, and that somehow allows a woman to be feminine, you know. But that's kind of like blaming a man that you got to be man enough for me to be a woman, you know. Otherwise, I'm gonna be a dude like you know.
How do you define being man enough though?
That's what I'm saying. You know, because you just said like a dude has to be.
Okay, then let me explain what it means.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at, you know.
Okay, because like to me personally, I think it's not about like him having all that money or him having a whole lot to give me like materialistically. It's more like the mental support that I get from my man or that I want from my man, as in like just being comfortable enough to talk to him about anything, knowing that I can trust him, and him giving me the validation that I can trust him, him giving me a reassurance. Those are things that make a woman actually arrive in her feminine area, like in her feminine energy.
Right.
Because like for me personally, I think right now I'm single, like I also have to be the man in some way because I always have to stand up for myself. There's not going to be a man behind me standing up for me.
Right.
So I know I have to stand up for myself. But when I know I have a man standing behind me and he got my back like that, and I know he really got my back, and I can fall back on him, then I know I'm good. He got me.
You're secure.
You're safe.
I'm safe.
Can I
But,
give
like,
you-
I have
And
to
that's
arrive
what-
there first.
that's
He
what
has
a
to give
woman
me
is
that
looking
trust.
for.
Yes.
Can I give you the cheat code?
Yes, please give it to me.
He's the
I will-
asshole. He's the asshole.
Yeah.
He's the asshole.
Be an asshole to the
He's-
world.
He's
but
not
be
the
a sweetheart to my
empathetic
girl.
guy who's cool with like all the opposite stuff that you not cool with. You know what I'm saying?
He's the asshole. He's strong. He's strong on his foundation about his family, his woman, and he's that man that when things pop off, what'd you say, babe? Okay. You talk to him. You analyze. You don't react. You analyze and make an assessment before you respond. Trust me. I'm telling you. That's the man you want. The thing that makes you feel. Okay. The reason I'm saying that is that
He's saying the guy that holds these characteristics that are gonna make you comfortable enough to be, you know, all the way in your feminine energy or whatever.
It's the
So I
ass.
attract the wrong guy.
It's typically the asshole guy.
Yes.
Is what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yes, not the jerk, the asshole guy.
Is that we need to balance out our masculine shield we carry. We need through the day. We need it. It's a fact because you know what I mean. So you gotta get up every day in the morning. You go to work, right? You
Yes.
pay your bills.
Yes.
You work out. You take care. You get your nails done. You do your makeup. Everything around it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you face your fears. You go through your emotions. You got goals. You want to better yourself.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're supposed to be understanding, open-minded, joyful, playful, soft, cute, all the stuff. That's not possible. That's super hard. But as soon as you connect with somebody who's holding the space safe for you, it's new.
Yeah.
And it's scary because we carry all the time that shield in front of us. And that gets us crazy. That means we need a strong man who...
To break that shield.
No.
No, I don't want to break your shield.
He just stays there. Let me freak out. Let me go crazy. Let me cry. Let me get out of character just for a little while. And then I realize, fuck, he's still there.
Trust me, I'm a listener.
Yeah. And then he gonna
But-
tell you, okay, that was you. That was based on an emotion. And now we're gonna look what caused it.
Yeah.
And how can we better that? What can I do? What
So
can
you're
you
speaking
do?
for him?
Huh?
Like, are you?
It doesn't sound like, cause
Are you explaining him? Like,
I'm
or
explaining him and I explaining me because I'm craving for a masculine man. And
I mean, I am too, but like, what I'm saying is, it's hard to like actually arrive in your feminine energy when all you get is very feminine energy from men. Like, I don't think there's a lot of masculine.
On that
men
note,
out
I
there.
got
we go.
another clip.
Thank
I got
you.
another
When
clip to
somebody's
play. Hold up,
masculine-
hold up. I get your point, but it's just a little long-winded.
Yeah.
So this is going in the same direction because this is somebody who I categorize as a simp, but he be making a lot of points that a lot of women be.
Derek Jackson?
I don't know what his name. Not Derek Jackson.
Men aren't obsessed with
Oh,
women
this guy.
anymore, and it's weird. These men are more into themselves than they are women. They expect a woman to buy them flowers and chocolate. In their mind, they're the catch, and women should chase them. But that was never how it was intended to be. As men by nature, we are hunters. Women are the catch. We gotta put the work in. But these men are too self-absorbed, and they expect a woman to do everything. Men aren't upset.
Do you agree with that? That's like my first question. Do you think there's a lot of men out there who are actually like that?
Facts, but who's raising them?
Weak-minded motherfuckers. That's
Who's
how
who's
it's-
raising them? Not me. Because every time I
Are
see
you
my
implying that like women, the woman that raised them messed them up?
I wouldn't say mess up because, like I said, you're being taught.
Okay, but like, okay.
But is that what
let's,
you're implying
Let's
is
scoot
what I'm-
back because you are a little bit older than like me, for example,
Mm-hmm.
or you. So I would say that your generation that you're dating and maybe unless you're attracted to younger women.
I am. 3 times a week and twice on Sunday. Let's go. It still works. Let's go. Continue what you were saying.
I feel like in our generation, like the people our age are even like a lot of men are just like that, and there's just a few men or maybe that maybe have not been raised that way, like have been raised that way to actually act that way.
Well, what you have nowadays is what? Like of fathers in the home. They're being pushed out, and the mothers are being rewarded with money. That shouldn't be.
We're going deep now.
It should not be a census for that. The father still should be in the home because this is where you instill that masculine, chivalry, traditional behavior. It's a behavior. But when you have a boy he goes to school, teaches a what? A woman. He comes home, mom, a woman. That's all he knows. He has no masculine men around him that says, boy, this is how you protect a woman.
So you're telling me to not date somebody with a single mother?
In a sense, yes.
Okay.
I mean, there are stats that say like.
In a sense, yes. Yes, that's the. Yeah, go ahead. Go, you got this. It's true. It's true.
It's real stats that say that most of the prison system are like from single mother homes.
Yes.
And shit.
But no,
like,
I'm gonna say this though, right? Because I look at my dad. My dad came from my dad. He really didn't have his dad in his life, but he had my Uncle Red. That played that father role. But my dad raised his brothers and his sister. So I look at him and he led me in the right direction. My mom's side of the family is all women. So my mom taught me how to treat a woman, how to open up doors, how to, be there for a woman and stuff like that. While my dad taught me, hey, you treat that woman as a queen and you protect her no matter what the fuck happens. So of course, it's just like anyone with me, hey, I'm gonna protect you.
Okay.
That's really it. Like my dad didn't really have his dad. So of course, all the stuff he taught me about like how to be that protector and be that provider, I still have that shit imprinted into my brain to this day.
Okay, so with all that being said, like it's a man's duty to be like a provider as well as a protector. Do y'all know who the Brick Lady is?
Yeah. Oh, come on, let's go.
You don't know who the Brick Lady is?
Let's go. Brick Lady that got hit.
I don't have a clip of her.
I know a Brick Lady.
You know
okay, Brick Lady. You want to explain it?
Okay. Yeah, explain.
Do the short version.
Yeah, the short version.
All right. Brick Lady. All right. She got on TikTok, made a video, accused black man for not protecting her when she got hit in the face with a brick.
True that. From
the jump, I did my assessment. Why are you making a video of you getting hit in the face with a brick, not calling the police? Sorry, already I didn't believe her. But a lot of women went behind her. They started GoFundMe. They gave her money. Now today she's going to jail for lying.
Fraud.
She lied. She made it up.
Yeah.
But she
Did somebody go to jail for that?
No, because she can tell.
Yeah, you can go to jail for that because
I mean, like, did somebody actually go to jail because she sued somebody?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But it made a lot.
She made a police report. I think.
Right. Yes. Mm-hmm. But it made black men look bad because she's saying black men didn't protect her. I'm sorry, because another black man hit her in the face with a brick. And I'm thinking, where's the blood? If you get
she made a video. She was like, "Oh, y'all black men did protect." I mean, I should find the video while y'all talking.
A black woman bringing down black men already. Society already has this stereotype about black men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying already.
Yeah.
And you went and did that maliciously. You know what I'm saying. So now after a year?
Yeah, it had to be a year.
Yeah, they're gonna charge her. You know.
Yeah, because I was about to say I seen everything that happened. Like, she was in the hospital, whole face swole.
It's that deep.
Well, let me explain it. Let me explain it in this way. So that happened. The whole thing about it, and the whole point of me bringing it up, because that happened. She made a video with a swollen face, like right after somebody supposedly hit her with a brick, and she blamed all the men that were next to her for not protecting her in the situation and she was like, that's why women don't fuck with y'all, because y'all supposed to be protectors, but y'all don't protect no motherfucking body, especially not black
situations where men didn't
women.
step in.
You have?
Yeah. There's been situations.
Okay.
Like the men in the vicinity, or like men that you knew when
No,
whatever
like
happened
when
happened.
Just like when incidents happen, there's so many people just minding their business and just walking on about their day.
Can I
That happens on a daily. Like, okay, that's one
Let us
person that
finish.
went. That was one person that went to social media about it. But there's been situations where people were approaching me and my girls, for example, at the club the wrong way. No man stepped in and saw, okay, those women are feeling uncomfortable. Let me step in and tell him to back up.
Right.
Why would a man not do that? If you masculine like that, step up. Step up for these women.
So you saying that's what a man should do if he like near you and he sees something like about to pop off?
If you see some and you see one of these boys, one of your brothers making somebody feel uncomfortable, and he's doing it over and over again. Let's say at the club, best situation, you drunk, your bro drunk.
Mm-hmm.
How many of these men actually stop they bro from making a girl feel uncomfortable? No, it's more like go get that pussy. They don't step in. They don't step in if they see a woman feel uncomfortable. They don't even notice.
I can't say, cause like for instance, I don't fuck with many people. I don't have that many homeboys, but I had a homeboy once. We was real cool, like almost best friends or whatever. And he had a girlfriend, and they had like they was like Spanish, so they had like a real like spicy relationship. You know what I'm saying? And they was always fighting, and you know what I'm saying, fucking, and you know, like they just had a real toxic relationship and stuff. And like one day, and they would always break up and have all these issues and problems and stuff. And one day, and this woman had tried to break me and my wife up before we got married and stuff. So I didn't like her, but I saw her in the city one day, and she walked up to me with a purple eye. You know what I'm saying? And she like played it off like she had, you know, bumped her head or fell down some stairs or some shit like that. But I saw her, and I just had the feeling that like he popped her in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when the next time I saw him, I asked him about it. I'm like, y'all fighting like physically? And he like, man, you don't know, like she make me hit her, this and that and stuff like that. And so like that identified him to me that he's like a woman beater. You know, no matter the circumstance, you should never like, if a woman drives you to the point to where you want to sock her in the face, y'all don't need to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he stayed with her, and they would fight all the time, and he would hit her all the time. And like, I distanced myself from him, and I told her they need to end the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I interjected myself because I'm not an abusive person to women. I don't have like a preconceived notion to every woman I come across. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of guy, and I'm not going to associate myself with somebody who would, you know, do something wrong. And if I'm in the club and I see a dude this the difference though. If I'm in the club in your situation that you mentioned, and I see a dude because this was my friend I'm talking about, you know, if I'm in a situation where I have no investment in neither of these people, it's gonna take more for me to like put myself in the situation.
Yeah, you're risking way more than you're actually losing, because those people don't have no connection towards you.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would I give a fuck about something that doesn't bother me? Like it got nothing to do with me. I don't know these people. I don't care. And that's what most these men think probably when they see something like that.
But do you blame a man for not? Because it was a story like some months ago of a man. He was with his family in a grocery store, and he saw something going down with a man trying to rob a lady, and he played hero, you know, honorably enough, left his wife and his daughter, and tried to go save the woman in a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with him. And you know, not saying he was right or wrong, but he died that day. He got stabbed up and left his wife and daughter.
They deleted him
alone.
Yep.
You know, for a situation. I'm not saying you shouldn't step in and start. Like if I don't know where I would be to see a woman like getting like raped or some shit. But if I saw that in play, then yeah, I would step in. You know what I'm saying? But in certain situations, like I'm not RoboCop, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Superman. You know, if it's my woman, then I'm indebted to her. She's earned the right for me to protect her and stuff like that, you know. But like random people that I see getting into altercations, like this brick lady, for instance, who, you know, was in an altercation with a dude on the street, and you know, some dude, you know, allegedly ended up hitting her in the face with a brick. If I'm out and I see that, I'm getting the fuck away from that situation. Like realistically, I'm walking the other way. I'm not finna be
in the U.S. because probably somebody gonna shoot that situation up.
Yeah, so you never know what could happen.
But in Germany, in a club, nobody's gonna shoot that club up. Come on now.
Okay.
You can get stabbed up,
like
though.
a motherfucker.
Niggas be stabbed. Motherfuckers be stabbed.
What's being said is the fact that it's like now they're saying that, look, if that woman's not your wife, family, girlfriend, don't interject because you don't know what led up to the altercation.
Right.
Because sometimes
right.
some women can be very aggressive towards men and they create a situation.
Not all, but some.
I said some. Yes, some. Yeah. They can create a situation that escalate to that level, and then all of a sudden now you need help.
Look at Jonathan Majors right now.
Right. Prime example.
You know who? You know Jonathan Majors?
The actor from
Creed 3.
He came in the Marvel movies and stuff. He's been in a few movies.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the actor, but what happened?
He was dating this Swedish girl. Mm-hmm. You know, he probably passport broed it up, went to Sweden, got him a little white Sweden chick.
Oh shit.
Some Swedish white chocolate or whatever.
Look at you. It's Hollywood, man.
But
that's a different world, man. That's a different country at all.
And, you know, he was you know what I'm saying?
He champed her up, yes.
Championing, you know what I'm saying? Not worrying about being with a white woman when the black community was kind of coming at him for being with a white woman and shit like that.
Right. Facts.
And then...
I'm listening.
And then, they had an altercation, and he called the police, and he got arrested.
It be like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a situation that is debatable who caused the situation. I guess they was in a car, and it's like footage of this. And he got a text message from a chick, allegedly making good, and she was like, she just want to kiss him another time, pause or something like that. She saw it, snatched the phone out of his hand, and the allegation is that he like injured her, like he kind of hurt her finger a little bit and scratched her ear a little bit in getting the phone back. And he took the phone, jumped out of the car, and ran from her like 5 blocks down the street, and it's all on the street cameras and stuff.
It ain't never that serious.
But even though she escalated the situation and he was trying to get away, he's now charged with assault, like accidental assault, for accidentally harming her while he was trying to get his phone back after she snatched it. It's all on video, and he's lost his whole acting career.
They fired him.
He was like...
His career's over.
He had a shining career, but now he done messed with this little Swedish
she
girl.
went to the club, partied up and everything, swiped his credit card and everything, bro. I'm like, yo, if you was injured, what you doing in the club, bro?
I just said that to say sometimes.
Yeah.
But on both sides of the coin, it's crazy people, it's crazy women, and it's crazy dudes.
I just think that we need to do a better assessment in a situation like that, you know, because I do it all the time, even for me. And I tell him all the time, I'm so open. Like, look, I'm going to do this based on this and watch.
Yeah, sometimes I kind of view it. I'm just like, what? Like, he'll tell me, hey, this is a plan. Boom, 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 tell me. I'm just like, I don't think that shit going to work. I just be surprised with the results. I'm like, okay. Like, cool.
I think it's just as risky going to, as a passport bro, to go to some foreign country.
Yes, it is.
And find a wifeable woman as it is in America, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of passport bros now. And it's a lot of Americans out there trying to, you know, go to these, you know, these tourist locations and get these women. Yeah. They just like the German women over here that's
Jamaica. They be in Jamaica.
Jungle fever, you know. They know what's up.
They go to Jamaica and bring back a Rasta man. Bro, what you doing there?
I'm talking about the German women over here at the bases.
Oh, but now
they pretty much the passport gals of Germany.
No,
whatever female.
No, honestly, no. There's more.
No, right there.
No, bro. Honestly, there's more than that. Like, I've been to Jamaica, bro, and I'm telling you, it's not just bases. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere in like Montego Bay and shit like
Oh,
that.
I was there, bro. I seen it. Like
all the tourist locations.
I've been in
like I
Byroad,
said
bro.
before.
You know where Byroad is, and I seen this Rastaman from Spanish Stone coming from Spanish Stone. And I said, brother, what y'all do here? And he looked at me and he turned. Oh, yeah, I don't understand. He looked at me and said, "You Jamaican? Yeah, man.
Oh, I didn't know you were Jamaican.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah." So he was like, "What you doing here?" I said, "What are you doing here? You're like 57 years old with dreads." "Yeah, man, let me eat the white too, man. Remember, I come on Germany." I said, "Holy crap!"
I do not understand that patois shit. Where the fuck did that language come from, man? Not shit on
I'm tracking.
patois. It's cool. It sounds very cool, but
yeah, but it says he met a German white woman in Jamaica, and she brought him back to Germany. He's like 50-something years old with dreads, man. Like,
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
like I say, sex tourism, man, it happens.
It happens everywhere. I mean, like now in I forgot the African country. I like to cite my sources. I don't like to say stuff without citing my sources. Where now they ban European women from going to the African country.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Because they taking too many men away?
No, they go only for sex.
What's wrong with that?
Wait.
Because it seems like overseas prostitution, if
Right,
you really think about it.
Right. That's it.
I mean, prostitution is legal in Germany.
Well, but that's
I
different.
don't see nothing
though.
wrong with
That's different, though. I think. Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What's different about it?
Because
Just one of them, they get money and one of them, they don't. Well, I guess they get a green or whatever green card they trying to
Well, I think they're trying to navigate the
Crazy
stereotype.
world out here,
They're trying to navigate the stereotype. That's all. They don't want to make it seem like you only come to African countries to have sex and that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
Man,
trying. They're not trying to have that
strip
formality.
so many men from the opportunity to get the fuck out of Africa
No,
if
man.
they want to.
No,
You know
get
what
your
I'm saying?
ass up and work.
Not that you should.
You
want
better
to
go get
the
that
fuck out of
pick and find your goddamn oil drill or something. I don't know. No, we're not doing that. Stop it.
Oh, let's switch gears here a little bit and get off the.
Hey, you brought it up, bro. Oh yeah, bro. Let's switch gears now.
Switch gears.
This topic's done.
Yeah.
For a sec, and wait a second. Go to another topic. Does anybody know who Taraji P. Henson is?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Everybody
100.
know who she
I watched
is?
all of her movies.
Oh yeah.
Sister Girl.
She's a good actress, right?
Oh,
You know who
her.
she is?
I love her.
she was in Power, man.
I love her.
Oh, then I probably do know her.
Of course.
What Power? She
No,
was
she was in
Empire.
Empire.
Yeah.
Empire. Sorry, Empire.
She played in
Yeah.
Baby Boy.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Taraji
Hi-
P. Henson.
Henson.
Yeah.
Taraji.
I love her so much.
If you saw Baby Boy, yeah, it makes you want.
Yeah, that's when she was on the come up, kinda.
Yeah, yeah. She did a good job in Empire.
And she played in Hustle and Flow too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she played in Hustle and Flow.
But
Oh yeah, I know her.
She
Yeah.
played. She in that new what you call it movie?
Which one?
Color Purple.
Yeah, Color Purple.
Yeah, but that bomb.
Yeah, you
It
told me.
bombed.
You told me
It
about
bombed.
that.
But you know why it bombed?
Yes.
Why?
Because in the press conferences, she came out and she chose to announce her like disdain for the entertainment industry and how she don't feel like she getting paid enough as like a black actress in Hollywood. Hold up, I think I got that queued up.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over.
Taraji P. Henson's brutally honest and emotional explanation.
Yeah, so it's more to the video, but she's saying that she making millions and shit.
But think about it. Didn't Monique say the same shit a few years
yeah, okay,
ago?
let's finish
Of Hollywood's pay disparity is going viral.
I hear people go, "You work a lot." Well, have to. The math ain't mathin'. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, there's a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid.
Yeah, so how you feel about that, man? I'm sure you got a nuanced opinion about what's going on with Taraji.
Me and
And do y'all understand like the premise of why I showed that to y'all?
Yeah,
Because
I know.
she is like she worth like 25 million.
12, only 12. I checked it yesterday. 12.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, her
she's
net
on-
worth like 12 million.
Yeah.
And I think the most she got paid for a movie is like 500,000 or something
Yeah,
like that.
you're right.
She was on that the Empire show. I think she got paid almost $200,000 an episode for 6 seasons or something like that.
Yeah,
it was like 18 million or some shit like that. But she making money, but she's saying that black actresses don't make as much money as like other actors and stuff. You know, she putting like the race component in front of the argument, and like she did that at like a press conference for the movie Color Purple. So it kind of took away. It kind of took the air out of the movie sales. That's why it tanked,
because everyone's focused on the statement that she made.
Yeah, and ain't nobody really trying to go see Color Purple because I guess they feel like they don't want to support the movie that's like not paid, that didn't pay her enough. Because and Oprah, you know who Oprah is? Yeah. I mean, you know who Taraji was. I had to ask, but
I mean, I know who she was. I just didn't know her brand name.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying. I'm just checking. But she, you know, she was in the original Color Purple, and she like paid for it and produced this one. So they like blaming Oprah because, like you said, Monique had came out a while ago and said Oprah tried to get over on her and like wanted to blackball her after not paying her enough and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why. It's like, I don't like to see rich people like complain about like money and shit, because you could complain about taxes and shit like that, and like I might get $12 million for a movie, but half that's gone and I got to pay my team. And I mean, that's business though, you know. And I think you like in the entertainment business, is no set value for you. You know, you get paid what these production companies think you're worth and on how many asses you can put in a seat. I don't think it's so much a case of like somebody rubbing their hands together in the office like, I don't want to pay black women this much. And like some black actors are like some of the highest paid actors in the world. Like The Rock is black.
Right.
He's not a woman, but you know,
it's what he brings.
Denzel is black. Will Smith is black. These are like top 10 actors in the world and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Before I say too much, I know you got an opinion on the whole thing.
Well, there's two parts to it. That's not the first part. I think also a lot of men do not support that movie. Because when I grew up, I watched the original Color Purple probably 50 times.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. My sisters. Always.
I don't know if I watched it.
No, I watched it. I still got the VHS. I still got the VHS at home.
Movie. When did that shit come out?
In the 80s. Late 80s.
No, I never watched it.
Yeah, late 80s.
I know it's like an iconic movie.
Yeah,
and stuff
I still got the
like
VHS
that.
at home, bro.
But was the lesbian story in the old one? Because that's getting a lot of scrutiny
I don't
too,
think
because
it was.
it's like a lesbian
No,
story.
it didn't play out, but it tried to lead up to it, but it didn't happen.
Okay.
They got close to it, but it didn't go there where it was no.
Oh my God. I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that.
it was not noticeable, but I watched it at least.
Go ahead.
I watched it like at least 50 times, so I know verbatim the whole thing. But the new version now, when you watch it, it's almost like watching the Barbie movie. They try to demonize the men in the movie.
Wait, what movie?
Oh yeah.
So that's the other part to it.
That movie did very well though.
Yeah.
What movie was it?
Barbie.
The new Barbie movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
I
tried.
saw your Barbie pictures on Instagram.
Mine?
Yeah. Was that like a party or was that like the premiere?
No, that was actually a party.
To the point where they started making TikTok videos that if your boyfriend don't watch the Barbie movie, you should break up with him. I'm like, what? Really?
You can take the mic too.
You can look it up. So it's like,
if you want to.
So you demonize men for not watching a movie, and men don't demonize women for not watching X-Men. Like, what are we doing? So this is the other thing where you cannot make a movie for people to watch, and then in the movie you demonize men. That's not okay.
I mean, it was an ultra feminist movie or whatever, but it made over $1 billion or something like that, maybe $2 billion or something like that. It was like one of the biggest movies of all time. I think it spoke to, it was some nostalgia in it because of Barbie or whatever, and like it spoke to like how women feel these days. Like
that movie,
you know what I'm saying? They bosses and shit.
But the good thing about it, but
did you see the movie?
I was hoping you wasn't gonna ask me that question because I haven't seen.
Oh, you ain't even see.
Wait a
the
minute.
movie.
So you did a whole Barbie thing on Instagram, but didn't
All
see the
these
movie?
chicks did though.
What type
Yeah.
of shit?
Because of
They all
TikTok.
went to the Barbie.
It was because of TikTok.
Pause.
Hey, wait, no, I
But it's
gotta
because
ask
the
her over here. I gotta ask her. Did you see the Barbie movie?
If I ain't seen it, she ain't
Did
seen
you
it.
see it? Man, what type of shit?
No, but listen, that was for my work actually. My job,
okay.
they actually had a party, a
Okay.
slumber party.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, so it was Barbie.
It was like a
themed.
slumber party.
No, it was a Barbie themed party.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you
that
said
was
slumber party.
that was normal.
Guess the
Yeah.
Barbie release, so
Yeah.
there was just like a lot of Barbie themed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
But
so
no
was
one
our
really
Is Barbie
knew.
more like a white girl thing or something like
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and then they started to
I'm just
like.
asking.
It was originally, yes.
Yeah, it was.
Because y'all don't seem to have much interest in it, you know?
Right, it was originally, but then
Y'all like, of course I didn't.
and then it's okay. Let's add some color to it.
I didn't mean to be offensive.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. I really didn't play with Barbies that much in my childhood. No.
I knew from my sisters. That's why I said that.
But I grew up in a very white household, so.
Oh, okay. You are
Yeah.
mixed.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. But back to Taraji before we drift off into somewhere else
They didn't give me a doll.
Back to Taraji. What do you got an opinion on that? Because before you say yours, I think and why should I care about how much an actor makes for a movie?
You shouldn't.
No.
I'm not an actor, so there's none.
That's like me caring about how much The Rock makes.
But what annoys me so bad is that she said that she wanted more. So then do more, do something different. If you want more, get your ass up. If that's the problem, you know what I mean. So you're capable.
But she's saying there are barriers in the industry for black
then
women.
change it.
She can't change that if it's so.
I feel
Why
like
is
she's
it-
already so far at the top. I don't think there's a lot more to change or things that she can change about it. But at the same time, I don't know. If I have to think about, I don't know, the paying that I get, the check that I get, or worrying about an 18 million check, I'd rather worry about an 18 million check getting split. You know,
Exactly.
I'd rather split the 18 million check with my team.
Exactly. And I think because she said she had to fire her team and stuff because they was fucking up. And when you're an actor, you have an agent, you have somebody working out these deals for you. And if they lowballing you, then that's on you and your team. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same shit with soccer players, basketball players, so many
Agents, yeah.
So many different departments where
Yeah.
you actually have to depend on your team at the end of the day.
Right.
They have your best interest.
And if your team ain't the right team, that's a whole nother problem.
Yeah,
that you
but
need to
if you track her
care
movie
about.
career, right? What movies she usually plays and who she works for?
She usually plays not the main character. She usually plays a
And it's mostly
supporting,
mostly black movies.
mostly black
Right.
movies.
So if you're in mostly black movies, the revenue for mostly black movies, you're not gonna get that much. But if you in, say,
What's a black movie though?
Yeah, obviously.
Tommy,
That is true.
Baby
That is
Boy,
true.
Yeah, Baby Boy.
Empire, all these all the roles.
Empire was big though.
Well,
She got her
Hustle
biggest
and
check on
Flow.
Empire.
Right, 50 gonna pay. Come on, he gonna pay.
I don't know. 50 did Power. I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
50 did Power.
Did
Hustle.
he invest in that?
No,
No,
he
didn't.
was
He's-
competing with Empire.
Okay.
He's trying to get her to come over
Yeah.
from Empire to Power because he heard about everything and he talked about it.
Uh-huh.
He's doing the same shit with Monique. He
She
literally
need to
said,
go over there.
"Yeah, he got Monique now into the Power series and stuff because he knew what Monique was facing.
Oh, okay.
So he was just like, "Hey, I did this for her. I'm gonna do this for her as well."
Was
'Cause-
it Monique?
Yeah, it was Monique. Yeah, Monique went on to a bunch of shows
50 called her.
and talked about hey, as a black woman, I'm not getting paid. And I remember when Monique had that little comedy show.
But people was getting on Monique about that too. They
Yeah.
was like, "Shut the fuck up,"
Right.
Yeah,
because she rich too.
yeah, but at the same time, it's just I don't give a fuck how much they can pay. Hey, they can pay more than me. That's a celebrity's life. I can give a good goddamn what they do. But you know what? Hey, she addressed she addressed how she felt and stuff
Right.
like that, right?
But
And
she wants us to advocate for her.
yeah, but people did on that side, cool.
Yeah.
And now 50 said, "Hey, watch this. I got you."
Come on my side.
Boom.
Yeah.
It's just like this. It's now.
I think she needs to expand her portfolio.
Yeah.
Just don't play in just black movies. Try to divest a little bit.
I mean,
like
some
The Rock.
black
'Cause
movies,
even The Rock,
some black
like-
movies make some money though.
Yeah, but how often?
Wasn't she in like Think Like a Man or some shit like that?
Black movie.
Thanks. Yeah, but that's a black movie, though.
It was a huge black movie. Though.
Yeah, but
Black movies don't run like that in Germany. either.
thank you.
Exactly.
Right. It needs to be worldwide. That's why you're not gonna get paid. In America, largest population besides Africa, are black people.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Kevin Hart shoot a lot of black movies,
But he
But he
has the
paid.
white audience.
But yeah, but Tommy, I'm gonna ask you this though.
He has a white audience.
How
I
many?
don't think black people really find him funny. I don't really find him.
I don't
that
find him funny, but he has the white audience.
Yeah.
But
He has
how
white
many of
audience.
y'all have watched Friday though? I know I
Right.
watched Friday.
I watched Friday, all of
you
it.
did.
Yeah.
Of course I watched Friday.
All
you
of
know,
them.
you know the movie, like the series of Friday with Ice Cube. See, you have to realize
It's not like international, but
It's
it's an
not
American
international.
cult
They're not
classic.
That's a
recognized.
black people thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Friday is a black people thing.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
for sure.
Right.
just like any hood movie that you see, Boys in the Hood,
Right.
Don't Be a Menace to Society.
Right.
These are black movies.
I mean,
that-
those were productions that were done like with very little budgets from like startup. People was like Friday, Ice Cube. That was Ice Cube's first movie.
yeah.
Like everybody who was in that movie got like maybe if they got 10,000, they was lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But still,
Like,
to this day, it's still relevant, even to like the new generation and shit like that.
But you have to have a large
has she
portfolio.
been in no white movies? She was in Benjamin Button.
That-
Was she?
Because people was comparing her salary to like Brad Pitt's salary.
But it
in the
was the
movie.
hit.
But-
Like
but
she was
Brad
comparing
Pitt-
herself to Brad Pitt.
No.
Like she thinks
Hell
she's
no.
a just as bigger,
No.
just as big a
Is she a
actress
great?
as
Is she a
Brad Pitt.
great actor? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
She's-
she played that certain role, that
That's
strong
it. Black woman. Yes, say it. You can say it.
I didn't mean
It didn't get her. It didn't. But if you look at other,
No, I'm just saying that's who. Like Kevin Hart plays the same guy every time. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? She plays the same character design every time.
Right.
She also does have a lot of humorous roles though, like
Does
where
she?
she's like the more not all respected, validated person.
What movie is that? Like one of them dating movies she in?
I know she
Yeah.
played in one movie where it was like,
I bet she was treating her husband like shit.
no, she played.
shots fired.
I want to say,
Hey, why you not recording that?
That's how them black movies be. They be
wanna
shitting on their black husbands.
I
and
want to
shit.
say she played in one movie where it was like they had a whole. It was like some drug deal going on and stuff like that. And she played
Hustle and
as-
Flow?
No, it was some movie. I think it was like Smoking Aces or Shoot 'Em Up, and she played as a girl that shot a sniper rifle and was over there like.
No, she did recently come out with a movie where she starred. It's called something Jane or
Well,
something.
Manwood is a funny movie.
What was it?
Well, Manwood.
But that's still
That's
a
all the
super
ones she played.
stereotypical
right.
black woman movie.
Yes.
Probably got Morris Chestnut in it and
Yeah,
shit.
all these guys.
You
yeah.
know he in every black movie, looking the
Yeah, no,
same.
wait, yeah,
that
she-
nigga is a vampire,
Yeah,
man.
no, she does.
That nigga has not aged.
She does have
Since she
a
started
catalog of
acting.
movies. She played in a
Yeah.
movie called Smoking Aces where she didn't play as like no stereotypical.
I think
like,
she just
person.
needs
She
to
was
open
over
up
there
her
shooting
portfolio.
motherfuckers.
She needs to go on the other side. I understand she want to stay true to the
She needs
culture.
to cross over.
She needs to cross over. Right?
She kind of is
What
on the
is Karate
verge.
Kid? Karate Kid.
Yeah,
is
she
a
played in
black
Kar-
movie?
yeah,
Yeah, she was the mom in Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
still.
But
But
that's
she was still like that. Still was like a kind of supporting role.
Yeah.
and shit like
yeah.
that.
Okay. I mean,
She's an
that
A-list
was a
actor
white movie, though.
for black movies. Yes.
Will
but-
Smith's son was in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you
they
had
kind of
Jackie
made
Chan.
it black though.
Yeah.
you had Jackie Chan too, so
Jackie Chan.
yeah.
I mean, look at all these other
Way
black
past his
actors.
prime,
They
he
cross
old
over
and
and they
shit.
make a lot more money. I mean, like, look. I mean, prime example. Rock brought in Kevin Hart, and look at Tyrese. He's playing these movies where he crosses over there, not just black.
Tyrese and Ludacris got lucky though.
Yeah.
They got lucky and got a role in Fast and Furious before it got like super.
It was
Yeah.
a contract for 10 movies. It was a contract for 10 movies.
Ludacris also played
because
like a
Ludacris
little,
is a horrible actor.
Ludacris had a little cameo in Dr. Dre's movie Car Wash. He had a little cameo in that,
Mm-hmm.
and then next thing you know, you see him in Bridges, where it's like all these different people going through the same shit. You see him in all the Fast
He was
and
terrible
Furious
in that movie though.
Fast and Furious,
terrible.
I would say the first two Fast and Furious was his best acting. After that, it just went straight to shit. Like,
He's never had a best acting.
nah, I can't take it serious. I can take Tyrese
Ludacris
serious.
is he shows zero emotion. He's the most. He like this. He like LeBron in like Space Jam. You know what I'm saying? Like super monotone.
I don't know why
got
they
the
made that movie.
Don't know how to like convey emotion in his face and
I ain't
stuff
watched
like
They
that.
should have left it with Jordan.
I didn't watch
They
Space
should've
Jam.
left it-
Jordan was the same way because
it's
basketball
so.
players suck at acting.
But it's so.
And so
it was
do-
Jordan. It was
so
Jordan.
do rappers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just leave it alone, man. Stay in your lane. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but I think Taraji, if she wants, because she was talking about she want to quit acting, and I think
Why?
I think she shouldn't quit, but I think she should take some of these big checks she getting and maybe make her own like production company and shoot her own stuff or pass all the way over. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that light skin shit from Lil Kim.
No,
and,
no,
shots fired.
You seen how Little Kim went out? Fuck no.
Lil Kim look crazy as fuck out here, man.
Fuck yeah.
I don't even recognize her. Who's
she looks like a goddamn ant.
Let's not go too hard.
I'm sorry. My fault.
Looking like Sammy Sosa.
Oh, but what I said was crazy. All right.
What she's done, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, she can't have any real friends in her life.
Yeah.
No.
Her or Madonna. Because Madonna look crazy as fuck too.
My
She got all kind of plastic
is
surgery and shit.
like
How y'all feel about plastic surgery?
Like in what aspect?
You think it's going a little? I'm asking the ladies. You think in this like, because women getting plastic surgeries younger and younger these days, like.
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but everybody, make their own decision. Everybody's.
You never had any like work done or anything like that? No filler, no Botox, no lip injectors.
Nothing.
I thought that was your last one.
All I've gotten is tattoos.
Okay, that's cool. Do you know people your age that like do certain things to their face and stuff?
Yeah.
My ex did that.
I mean, like I said, everybody can do what they please. It's just not me. It's not for me.
She's all natural. That's
I'm
okay.
But yeah, that's also I'm just happy with the way I look, I guess. If you're not happy with the way you look, go ahead and change something about it. I would do the same if I had.
But so
that
young though, because like nobody knows how their face gonna change, especially in their 20s and stuff.
But
And,
you
like,
also
I
have to
think
look at like social media influencers and how like you know it's just boom they want to do that. It's just like for
everybody trying to look like that filter.
It's just like for people that go to the gym. It's like for guys like us.
It's
that
not
go
like going to
No,
the
hold
gym.
on, man. Hold on. Wait. Don't put me in the same category.
Completely opposite
No,
of
I
what
know.
My
I'm
friend,
just saying.
I've been lifting rocks before social media.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, it's just like these new guys that go to the gym. They
Social
look.
media.
They look at like I can't think of the dude's name. I know it's like Sam something.
Swole.
Yeah, Swole.
And he died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they
Passed
look at
away.
these guys,
He got
right?
deleted.
And they're just like, damn, I want to be like big like that.
You talking about the dudes on steroids?
Yeah, and they're just like, man, I want to be like big. Like they go on trend,
Okay,
they go
yeah,
on all
steroids
these
is taking
things,
it to another
and
level.
they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they fuck themselves over. So it's
Yeah.
just that social media influence. A girl could see, oh well, hey, she had lip filler, she got this, she has this, so now they want to go and do that. It's just based off of what you see on social media, because it's like back in the day.
True.
Boom. You didn't have anybody. You couldn't tell if a person got anything done, like a surgery and stuff like that.
Right.
And they weren't posting it. But now, because
It's obvious, man.
a person goes and posts that shit, and then boom.
Wait.
What do you see? You
look
can see
different.
the difference and stuff like that. And people say, "Oh, this is all natural." Like, ma'am, who the fuck are you lying to? Like, who? Come on now. Don't lie. Don't lie like that.
Yeah. I had a guy like that
It's
in my
true.
gym.
It's like I couldn't even take a picture anymore without filter. I had that time, especially in my 20s.
You had to have a filter on there.
I had to, yeah. There was no selfie. I hated pictures.
I think a lot of women.
No more.
I mean, I think a lot of
Then
people use filters in
Yeah,
their
and
pictures.
then I started to think about, I want bigger lips. I need bigger lips. I'm not beautiful the way I am just because of that filter.
Did you ever get lip injections or anything?
I got that. Yeah, I got that back in time.
How does that feel?
It's okay. It's not that bad. And
I ain't getting no needles in my
I
lips.
just felt like I needed more.
You don't
And
know.
after I got that,
You're good.
the filter, like it looked just bigger. Anyways, after that, so
You like, I gotta go
I thought,
get more.
oh shit, do I gotta get more?
That's what I
Do
be
I gotta
saying.
get more?
It's addictive.
It's
It's an
addictive.
addiction.
but
Next thing you know, you look like a
based-
baboon out here in these days.
Fucking boat.
Yeah. So it
You don't
took
got the
a
baboon
mu-
sound effect, bro?
Yeah, but it takes a lot of work to go through that, to take that off.
Not making fun of you. So I'm just saying you should recognize
Enough
that
is
maybe not enough is enough. That maybe it's something else feeding the need for you to go do
Yeah,
that to
of
your lips,
course.
and
I
like
know that.
probably every time you get it, you're gonna feel like it's not good enough. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that I do that. I said.
But you did it the second time though.
I just.
They can turn into a third time. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I just explaining my thoughts.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I mean? So I'm just taking my clothes off right now, letting it in my hand.
Yeah.
So that's how it was.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I think every girl, every woman, young woman, works through.
Yeah,
it.
but what if you have a boyfriend that says, "Look, you're fine the way you are. Why are you worrying about what other people think about you?"
Or if you're self-conscious enough to know that about yourself.
Right.
And have just like a other circle, you don't even need a man for that.
Yeah, but why you do it? You do it for what? You want to look good for who?
You can tell me 10 times.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Wait, hold on, wait.
That's a good question to ask though. Like, do women do those things for attention from men, or do you do it for yourself? And is your appearance like for yourself? I'm just asking.
Myself, I want to look in the mirror and think, damn, I look good. I don't need a man to think that. I need to think that myself. And if I think that myself, the man will too.
Okay. I feel that's understandable.
But what if I accept you for the way you are? Is that enough?
That's fine, because I accept myself for the way I am. So if you do the same, we on the same page.
So then you don't need to do that then.
But why? What if I do it because I like the way it looks? Just because it makes me even more comfortable and love myself even more for a little bit.
Yeah, but
of time.
isn't that going to cause conflict?
No.
Like a confidence in yourself.
Okay,
so, like a confidence in a relationship.
If you don't work out, do you feel comfortable? Like,
no.
do you think you're still?
But
fly?
that's different. That's
you don't work out for 2 days.
But why don't you feel comfortable? You thinking you're not gonna get as many bitches?
No, it's not. That. I don't feel comfortable in my own body because it's just like this. If I feel,
but I go work.
But that's different. That's like your health and shit.
Right? Yeah, it's health. That's different.
Yeah, okay.
This is you're talking about surgery. And
people don't get surgery for their health. Maybe mental health.
Right.
not as a jab. I'm just saying like to feel better and to feel more secure and shit.
But this is what I'm talking about. That when you get a man that's straight in his masculinity, he's reinforcing that. Look, you are beautiful. Don't I got your back? You said that. Remember?
Yes,
you want a man.
I get what you're saying, but I'm not doing my makeup. I'm not doing it because I don't feel comfortable without my makeup. I leave the house as many times without my makeup as I do with my makeup on.
Cool.
It just gives me like another push.
Cool.
I feel from like it's like basically feeling from like a 10 to a 12 type
Cool.
shit. You know what I mean?
Cool. Agree.
To a 12.
Agree.
No, like
agree.
I got you.
You know.
Agree, but
confidence.
But it shouldn't. That, but like we were talking about earlier, before we got to that point, it was like you said that. Well, it made me feel more beautiful. Right. To who?
To myself. I like looking at myself with makeup on. I like the look.
We're talking about the surgery stuff. That's what. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, you can take it to makeup too.
So
makeup.
Maybe you should ask her.
I mean,
It's me.
You don't really make up
like
some. I think most of the time.
I did the lips.
Yeah, but I mean,
and
it was a phase. I think it was a phase.
I thought I gonna be more
beautiful.
Right.
I never said anything about feeling.
Right.
Be. It's a statement you give me.
Yeah.
Like.
But to be beautiful, don't you have to feel
beautiful? Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta work through it.
So, the cosmetic.
You gotta feel it within yourself.
Yeah, but I'm going back to what she said about when you have that masculine man and he makes you feel these way. He makes you feel like you're in your femininity. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So if I'm saying to you as a masculine man, I'm gonna put you in your femininity by saying I'm gonna reinforce these things that you are beautiful to me. So if you're beautiful to me the way you are, you should feel beautiful when you look in that mirror because nothing else matters besides how you feel and that man makes you feel because we go back to that partner relationship type that.
Okay, but are you gonna fault her if she don't take your opinion as like,
No, it's not a fault.
Everything and do it anyway?
No, it's not a fault. It's like I said, it's to reinforce to you that you're beautiful. I'm telling you.
Are you gonna look at her different if she still goes through with it?
No, because my ex-girlfriend did that.
Okay. See,
but she's your ex though.
I get that. I get what you're saying now. First, it sounded like you would be mad if your girlfriend actually did her makeup anyways.
I picked her up at the hospital, everything.
Yeah, because.
But it's her choice. It's your choice.
Yeah.
I give you. It's your choice.
100%.
I give you my opinion, babe. But if you do it, it's your choice. That's
and that's the nicest thing you can say.
Right.
That's the nicest reassurance you can give your girl, saying you're beautiful just the way you are. No matter if you wear makeup, if you got your hair tied or not, makeup on.
Right.
What if she not
You
beautiful
know what
though?
Drake said.
I had that.
What if she's not beautiful
I had that.
unless she? What if a man genuinely feels like his girl only looks good when she has makeup on?
She the wrong girl.
Yeah.
Nah, he the
I
wrong
remember
dude.
the first
He's the
time I
wrong
went
dude.
out.
He's the wrong dude.
I remember
no,
the first time I went
he's
out
the
with a
wrong dude.
girl that did like heavy makeup and stuff, and like in all her pictures she had on makeup and a filter, and I was like totally naive about this whole filter and makeup game. Young man, you know, learning out here about women in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I hook up with her. We go out on a date, and I'm like, damn, she look good. She got like rosy cheeks and shit. Or whatever the fuck kind of makeup she had on and shit. I didn't know about makeup.
Hey, no, let me tell you this. If that shit is
Wait,
battered on
let
there,
me finish.
she used her beauty blender. I learned about makeup.
I was young. I didn't know. She looked good. She looked like her
What you
fucking.
trying to say about them rosy cheeks though?
She was like a lighter
not
skin
you.
mixed chick. And she had like rosy cheek makeup on. She was one of them chicks that wore them like. She had like the contour.
Bruh. By the time we get to the room and
Wait,
for her to
let
take
me
off that
finish the
makeup, I'm
story.
sleeping, man.
Let me finish the story. So we go out. You know, we go out, and then but the next day, I wake up, and she's waking up before me, and she washed her face.
Ooh.
And I was honestly like, who is this girl? Like, who are you? You not look like the person I took out on the date.
She looked like a werewolf, didn't she?
She didn't look like a werewolf, but her face was like really flush. She had no contour to her face. She looked like a ghost.
Ouch.
And like because she packed. And no offense to women who wear makeup or caked on makeup like this woman had.
I'm offended. No.
But
no.
She looked like a complete. You ever seen them videos
Trust
where
me.
a girl put on like makeup and she got contour on contour and like
I've seen it. I watched it. I've
all
sisters.
kind of layers of makeup and she just looked completely different when
yeah.
it's done. It was one
And
of those situations.
It's on TikTok. I seen it.
And
Whoa.
you know, to make a long story short, I didn't see her again after that because
My man.
yeah.
Not going like, bro.
Next time before you go out on a date with her, call her like right before she go to bed. FaceTime her.
They ain't gonna happen.
facts.
She ain't gonna do it.
She ain't gonna answer.
They ain't gonna do it.
Well, then you know.
Or the video ain't on or
You
something.
already know.
That's what I'm saying. I was very young and I didn't know these games.
Right,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
I'm the same way too. It's
See,
like,
but-
I don't want to be on camera. Okay.
Now I have a beautiful wife who doesn't even need makeup. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I've made sure, like, I appreciate all the homegirls I've had that taught me about makeup and stuff because they were like, bro, you don't want to be fooled. Because say you take old girl home and shit like that, boom, she gonna have to take off that makeup eventually.
But men wear some of the equivalents of makeup. Men, like, I be seeing a lot of videos of these toupees and shit.
What?
That
What?
dudes be getting glued
Oh, yeah,
to
it's the
their
new stuff. Yeah,
foreheads
yeah.
and shit. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
Fuck that.
Niggas getting surgeries. They going to.
Wait, why you look at her? Oh shit, she might want you to take off your hat and
I
try to
take
see
it
something.
off.
Go ahead.
Some men embrace going bald and just get a bald head and shit. You ain't got to take.
I'll take it off.
See, he ain't
Oh,
bald.
God, he ain't even bald.
Bad. It
Yeah,
ain't
even
that bad.
He's not bald,
I'm not
ladies
bald.
and
Got that
gentlemen.
soldier
He's
cut.
not bald.
I got the, I'm a civilian, but I still got the soldier cut. I'm disciplined. I'm disciplined. You know what I'm saying?
No, that ain't bad.
See?
I give you that. Credit,
Yeah, like,
props.
Yeah,
That
so
dude's
taking
bald.
him out of it again, you know, but men.
I'll be back to you.
Nah, but men doing shit like that, and they going to Turkey, flying to Turkey, getting them, you know what I'm saying, PRP.
I've been on the plane.
Tory Lanez,
When I was in Turkey.
hair implant treatments and shit.
Everybody
You know what
do
I'm
it,
saying?
man. Yeah, everybody do it. The plane be
The plane be.
the plane
with
be full.
people, full
The
with
plane be
people
full
like
with
that.
BBLs on
And
your
yeah.
head, man.
Yeah, and they be showing the videos on Instagram and shit. Niggas have all kind of dots and
Yeah.
bloody dots in
Yeah,
their
man.
head and shit.
Let's
like,
let it go,
Hey,
bro.
nah, hey,
Let it go.
hell no, I ain't letting this shit go. Fuck all that. My dad bald. I ain't going out like that.
You
If
gonna be
your dad
bald.
bald,
You gonna be
how old
bald.
are you?
I'm 26.
You gonna be bald, bro.
You
Hey,
gonna be bald,
nah,
bro.
my dad said you went bald
Accept
around
it
like
now.
24, 25. Hey,
Except, be glad that
coming.
it lasted
You
this
already
long.
hit that line, huh? You
Yeah,
crossed
you
that
coming.
line already.
It's coming,
Accept
bro.
it.
Accept it, bro. It is.
hell no.
I would never be bald because my dad ain't bald.
My daddy and my mama bald. I ain't have a chance.
My mama bald. My mama bald because my mom bald because she
I
kept
ain't
using
have a
that doggone
motherfucking chance.
stiffening stuff in her hair, and I try to tell them all the time, stop using that stiffening stuff. It eats your hair. It breaks your hair. I tell them all the time. Even my daughter, I forbid her from doing it. Don't use that stiffening stuff in your hair. It breaks your hair.
What the fuck
The
is
what?
stifting?
It makes it stiffening. It makes your hair stiff, it makes you receives your hair. My sister does it too.
Oh,
It's
you
that-
talking about the
Like gel?
gel? Yeah, it breaks your hair.
like the holder?
So,
What the fuck you just call it?
gel.
No. What you call it?
stiffness.
I called it gel. You
Stiffness
called it
stuff.
something else.
No, it breaks your hair. So by the time you're like 30 or something, you're gonna start seeing your hairline receding, and you're like, "Why am my hairline receding?" Because your hair is breaking.
Man,
It breaks your hair.
Stop saying stuff
So
like that.
trust me. Look, my mom had gray hair. All my sisters that didn't use it, or cousins, or family members, they're good. The ones that used it, gone.
They use hot combs and shit.
Yep, they use that too. Don't use it.
Stiffness
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Stop using that stiffness stuff.
yeah. They know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
I
don't
don't
have a
think
chance
nobody
though.
knows.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Men get like, it's like men like breaking their legs to get taller and shit now.
Nah, bro.
I'm good
You know
with
what
being
I'm saying?
5'8".
Nah, I'm good, bro.
They getting like
Somebody
Drake
don't
got
love
some abs implanted or some shit like that.
Insecurities, bro. No, man.
Nah, what's that one influencer
Allegedly.
dude? Bandman Kivo. He went and did that shit. He got that ab surgery.
Yeah, he got a BB. He got a man BBL.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
man.
a man BBL.
Nah, man. See?
Hell nah.
Nah, man.
Saucy Santana. Out
Nah,
here.
Yeah,
man.
that nigga.
Look, man. Stop it.
Saucy Santana got the whole package out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Pause.
Nah, man.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad you.
Man,
I'm
when
glad
that
you
nigga
said-
was beefing with DJ Academics,
Let
and he said he wanted to beat him up and like rape him after and shit.
What?
I was like, who is this
Yeah.
Saucy Santana
Yeah,
dude?
but he a bad mug though.
And I went to
he
see.
put
I
hands
was
on
like,
people.
okay, he a
ain't
rapper
playing.
and shit. And then I went to his. I was like, let me look at one of these videos, and man, it
Yeah.
was like 3 seconds in, I had to turn, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
Nigga had his BBL all in the motherfucking
Yeah, man.
camera and shit, man. It's too much. But
It
we
is
not
what it
gonna
is.
talk.
man.
We not. But
Yeah.
power be to him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, do what you do, man.
Like to each his own.
We just say do what you do, man. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Do
It is what it is.
Do what you do.
You know, each his own.
Who y'all voting for, man? You know the election coming up in America.
I'm going-
Do you have American citizenship?
I'm going for red face.
Who the fuck?
Which one is that? They
Trump.
both have red
Trump.
faces.
I'm going for Trump.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never voted at all.
Suspect.
But what do you mean, man? Like,
we should
no, what?
cut the conversation right here before it goes left. Like right here.
I think I voted
Oh,
once.
you can't.
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't want to talk political?
We can go.
Y'all can go.
We can
Y'all go ahead.
Look,
Y'all got
look.
it.
My whole family always went that side, and then I'm like,
The
okay,
Democratic side.
yeah, and I was like, we're not getting any benefit out of it. Nothing's happened. Nothing's changing.
That's how a lot of black people feel right now.
And then I'm looking like, wait, when this happened, this was functional, and then we start with the Democrats. They always talk about race. Why are we only use race for politics rather than policies? When you educate yourself, understand, okay, policy is the only thing that's important. They use race to distract us. They use all these ideologies to distract us from the most important thing. What is best for us?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went through all these financial crises, right? We went to supporting these different countries like Ukraine for this war and all that good stuff. But when it was time to pass a budget, we had no money. Now, mind you, if you don't pass a budget, we don't get paid.
Man,
So where you get money from to support these wars?
I mean, the
and stuff?
military and stuff.
Right.
The
So-
government shuts down.
Right. So I'm like, really? That makes no sense. But when Redface was in office, he said, look, this is more important. Forget everything else. The people is more important. I don't care about none of that stuff. All that war, all that other stuff makes no sense. I don't care what they do over there. I've been to Ukraine. So it's not like I'm talking out my mouth.
America first, right?
Of course.
That's Trump's slogan.
Of course.
You gotta take care of your
100%.
people.
I mean, isn't Germany first? Is Germany going out there doing all the other stuff other countries? No. Germany first.
I mean, Germany is just as humanitarian as like
That's
us.
it.
Like Germany,
Which is okay.
Germany lets in a lot of like immigrants.
I think Germany actually does a lot for other countries.
Yeah, they pay a lot of countries money. They let in all
In the European
refugees
Union,
and
yes, in the
stuff
European
like that.
Union. But when it comes, if you look
German
at
has to be very accommodating to like the UN and other countries and shit because at one point in time they tried to take over the world and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Germany kind
not
of
only
has
them,
to be
Russia
docile.
too. Not only them, Russia too.
But
was involved.
Russia is on
Yeah.
another page right now.
Yeah.
in
I mean, let's think about it. Let's
history.
think about it. Like how much they fund for the NATO.
How much do they fund?
Chump change.
Who?
Germany. Chump change.
I mean, relative to the size of Germany, they fund like equivalent to like a lot
Yeah,
of
but
other
their
countries and stuff.
but their GDP is higher than ours. How is that possible?
Who? Germany's?
Yeah, their GDP is higher than ours.
Nah, I don't know if that's true. Like Germany has a failing economy right now. You know, all these farmers out here protesting and shit because they taxing the people so much to like make up for decisions they made during Corona, to make up for the decision they made to like shut down all oil production in Germany and to get it from Russia and shit, and the pipeline like turning off and shit like that, and them having to make all kind of other accommodations to get people money. Like the system they have to pay immigrants to come here, the system they have to pay people who don't want to work to come over here. Like Germany is kind of struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a very, like, as a country, because they are so invested in other things and the people.
Social system, yeah.
Because of the, like, it's a part of it, but Germany not in a good position right now. You know what I'm saying? In America, they not in a good, I think they not in a, like, I think you really don't like people who support Trump. Is that why you didn't want to like get into the conversation?
No, I just
don't want to talk political.
I just don't want to include myself into a political conversation.
It's not that I support him. It's the policy that benefits me. The policy. I care about the policy, not the person. The policy. I mean, with the other party.
What about Joe Biden's policy? Don't you fuck with?
All of it. He have not showed me anything.
He just paid like $5 billion in like student loans back.
I'm not a student.
Hell no,
I paid my money. I got 4 degrees. Stop playing with me.
Oh wait, you are. Oh shit. So I understand why she's like that.
It doesn't affect me. I had to work for mine.
No, yeah. She's looking over here at me. I'm just like I don't know what to
I'm just
tell you.
saying that was one of his campaign promises. It got shot down, but he's still trying to uphold that. He has some policies that are not so bad, and he has some policies that are not so good. You know what I'm saying? The 85 crime bill, for example, you know.
Yeah,
and,
remember that.
I think most people look at Biden like he's old. You know what I'm saying? He can't finish a sentence. You know, he doesn't look good on the podium and stuff like that. They look.
I don't care about that.
That's how most people thinking, and they fed up with like the immigrants coming in. They fed up with the economy. They fed up with food being so expensive everywhere. They fed up with him sending money. You know what I'm saying? Kind of indiscriminately overseas and giving billions to these other countries. When
That's
it's
what I
like
mean.
poor and
Because
homeless people in America.
You're not supporting your people though.
Right.
So you have to look at it. You're not giving back.
But Biden didn't. He did. I know what you're about to say, but Biden didn't invent these. He didn't sign these treaties and set up these deals with these different countries that they have through the UN. He's just signing he's just signing the document that says, okay, we're gonna give $1 billion to this country, but like it's reasons. I know they're giving a lot of money, but it's reasons. It's really like age-old reasons to why like countries do business with each other the way they do, and like they have treaties with each other like that. Hey, if somebody fuck with us over here, y'all gotta help us. You know what I'm saying? For this and that, for trade reasons and shit like that.
Okay, why don't they do that for Africa?
I don't know if they have that alliance with Africa like that.
We do.
America don't support a lot of African stuff because in Biden's administration, because Africa refuses to decriminalize like homosexuality. And
That was before that. That was before that.
I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, I know, but before that, it was before that.
I know it's more stuff to it, but I would just remember a story where Kamala Harris wanted to cut off all aid to Africa because they had came out with this new rule that like kind of, if I'm not mistaken, like put gay people to death or some shit like that, or they just made it like extremely illegal.
It was one country in the continent that did that.
Right.
It wasn't the entire African continent. It was just one country that did that. And my thing is that you should not tell people what to do. It's their country. They can run how they want to. We do what we want to do. No one tells us what to do. So why are you trying to dictate? Now, if you're funding these countries...
I mean, America is like the world police, though. They try to be.
Not anymore. It's changing. You got all these organizations, different countries are coming together. You got the BRICS.
Talking about BRICS.
Yep.
How they try to like...
Oh, it's going through.
They're trying to make the dollar less valuable by like
they're trying to
another
not
currency.
use the dollar as a trading currency. They're going to create their own currency. I mean, Gaddafi tried to do it, and what happened? They deleted him. That was the ultimate plan. Use gold as the main currency, and they deleted him.
I don't know enough about that to talk about that.
That's what I do, bro.
I know I think they doing it because America, even if they don't go to war with somebody, and I don't want to talk about the political stuff for too long, but even if they don't go to war with somebody, they'll punish a country by putting sanctions on trade and making life more expensive for them.
But they're not putting sanctions on the country. They're putting sanctions on the businessmen that do business.
That's what I'm saying. And that's enough to like make them want to like stop dealing with American dollars and stuff.
Yeah, true. But it's not changing anything because actually Russian economy actually improved. It didn't hurt them any. They just adapted and they adapted. Really, they adapted and moved on. McDonald's, it went from the arch to just a burger's place.
I mean, as far as Trump is concerned, I mean,
honestly, what's the number one thing they talk about Trump is? That he's a racist. That's it.
I don't think he's a racist.
He's not. 100%. I'm a New Yorker. I know Trump for years. He was a part of the hip hop crew.
Right.
None of that stuff ever came up. It's just when you have an outsider that is not marching to the beat of the drum says, no, I ain't doing that. I have no interest in that. Oh.
He said some crazy shit, though.
It wasn't crazy, though. Because it came
to talking about grabbing pussies and stuff.
You never grabbed pussy before? I did. No, when I was younger.
Wait.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold
on, let me clear that up.
Grabbing pussy.
My woman pussy.
I mean, after you had like all the consent ever, right? Like y'all been in a relationship.
That's what he said.
She's expecting the pussy grab, maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Where's that woman that claimed that he grabbed her pussy and sexually assaulted her? Where's she at?
Well, it was a conversation he had.
It was just a conversation.
It was locker room talk.
It was locker room talk. We've been to barbershop.
But I ain't never told a nigga I just walked up and grabbed the pussy.
No. You know right. Point remain. But I knew there was no substance to that, man. Come on, man. Really? He was just talking trash. Ego.
But I'm saying he says like off the wall stuff like that. The whole bleach thing for Corona and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Putting disinfectant in your blood. You know, like all the tweets. Like he was just as not presidential as Biden, as a bumbling, you know what I'm saying, old dude. He was like really reckless at the same time. Like there's some valid reasons why people don't like necessarily like him.
But that wasn't the beginning though. That was in the beginning. They already hated him from the beginning. It was from the beginning.
I know because he was an outsider that came in.
Right. So all that stuff that came up is during the whole entire time because I didn't vote for him the first time. I didn't like him the first time because I went along with everybody else.
Yeah, I didn't really like him the first time.
Right. I went along with the racism stuff and now like, wait, hold on. Now everything was good. Okay, Trump. He was in the news every day. He said crazy stuff. But now, since he left, we had all these wars.
Yeah.
We had all these issues.
We had so much
I mean, can Trump really stop a war, though?
I mean, for him to be able
to
sit down with...
If they're going to go to war, they're going to go to war.
But he sat down with Kim Jong-un and came to a deal and stuff like that. Remember when we had that
he hung out with Kim Jong.
Yeah, and you have to think, like, he made
keep your enemies close and what?
And your friends close.
The rule still applies.
I think that was... Yeah, I think that was the reverse.
Oh, shit. All
right. The rule still applies. You know, so he said, look, why do we need to go to war where we can work something out with, especially with a nuclear power?
Yeah, and it was effective.
Like, it's effective. Now, we got people being killed. We got this war.
But what was he going to say to stop Putin from wanting to take Ukraine? You know what I'm saying?
You weren't going to stop that. You weren't going to stop that.
That's what I'm saying.
It was not someone intimidating. No. Like you look at Joe Biden, he's not intimidating. You look at Trump,
he says what he says.
Yeah, he stands
on it.
Yeah, that's gonna talk his shit and back it up and say, all right, bring it. He would have said something to Putin. Okay, Putin would have been like, God damn, I'm getting challenged.
You want to get off? Let's get off the political stuff.
Y'all can continue. Just let me get out the conversation. Y'all can keep going all night long.
Next one, Tommy.
Yeah, you've been here for we've been recording with you for 2 hours and a half almost. So if you want, I'm just saying, you don't have to leave, but if you want to, you can be out.
Yeah. See you next weekend.
I'm in London. You gonna be in London?
That's too easy.
Oh, is that a flex?
I'm a passport, bro. I just got a new passport too.
You don't have a passport?
I have a new one.
I was about to say.
I got a new one.
Passport, bro. You